Anytime now. Anytime. Yo, 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 guys, what's up? It's Bash Brother 1 once again. Third time today. Maybe it's the first time for you guys in the Europe region. So I'm here tonight with Papi. You guys freaking know him. He's now changed. He's Papi Chulo, but he's Death by Papi. EBT is his clan now, but they're stronger than ever. State transfers has gone well for them. It sounds like it. He had some personal reasons. He left the game, but he's back. He's the whale that you guys all seen. He's the one that gifted a bunch of memberships, and yeah, he's active in our Discord. So, and he's active in the game. So if you message and spam him instead of me, that'd be dope. But just real quickly, EBT, you mentioned the E stands for what exactly?
Well, E was for Elf, which was our old alliance. B was for our other secondary family alliance, which was bad. And T was for one of our other top-rated alliances. So we decided to put the three together, and it came out to EBT. Being from Canada, I didn't really know what that meant. But then my guys in the U.S. explained to us that that was food stamps. So I thought it would be really funny so that we would change our name to EBT. And we've renamed our server to food stamps as well.
So
That way when people come in, they can understand that, we're just some couple of simple people. We're just here living on food stamps trying to play some whiteout.
So if I just zoom out here quickly, if I can zoom out. Every time I go to do it on this computer, it's not letting me zoom out. Come on, jump back in. Basically, if I search you guys up in the map, I like how that lets me zoom out. It's not letting me do it. Okay, I go 265. Even though I was right there. 1265 better not frickin' be there already. It's 265. Let's go. I got TCO. They're not gonna let me zoom out. And I need this for part of my frickin' my stream. I'll figure it out. I don't know why it's not letting me do it right now, but the map would say food stamps on you guys. So when you guys do state transfers, which I don't have, you know what? I probably can transfer over. So what, you guys are group 3 or group 4 for state transfers?
4, I believe.
Is 152? I'll check it. 152 might be in yours. Overlord, what's up? Puddles, I'm gonna call you Puddles.
I believe it's 175 and up.
Damn. Let's see. Now it's going to ask me a bunch of BS. I also have Hades here from 770. Obviously, a lot newer state. He's in Evil. He's also active in our Discord channel as well. He'll live stream. He was showing me some stuff on State of Survival. Very similar. He's saying State of Survival is much more free-to-play friendly. So I know that I shared this on WhiteOut Survival, but anyone that's a free-to-play player, something you might want to check out. Not to shit on Whiteout, but I am just speaking the truth. If this guy is a free-to-play player and he's saying this is much more friendlier, then he's probably not lying. So yeah. Well, there's a Canadian clan, 265 food stamps. You are in it right there.
Yeah, buddy.
So yeah, food stamps, 265. You got some competition, Jesse Topia, 264. It's nice.
Yeah, it's our friends. It's our friends over ServTech and whatnot.
I tell you this, it's nice seeing, because State 1 to State 9 had only Canadians, no Americans. It's nice seeing some American and Canadian flags in these other states. Jurassic Park 270 sounds dope to me. I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan, but yeah, dude. It's been rough, like my time zone, to find people to even like come on WhiteOut Survival and chit chat and talk to people. It was difficult for the first while. So yeah, it's sweet that you reached out, man, and I don't know, you found me probably on the leaderboards first, and someone probably told you I have a YouTube, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think time zones aren't really North American friendly in this game, or really any mobile game. Usually it's all UTC time, catering towards more of the Asian markets, but you got to make do with what we can.
Well, right now we got Evil Ghost and Beaky. Lynn Gaiman. Lynn Gaiman's already saying good afternoon, Bash. It's almost 11 o'clock my time. It's 10, almost 10 o'clock your time, eh, Papi?
Yeah, 9:45 now. Almost there.
Yeah. What time is it for you, Hades?
12:43.
So,
Yeah,
were you American or Canadian?
I'm American.
American, yeah. So New York area? I'm just assuming time zone wise.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. I got a question. Are you a sports fan by any chance?
Of course. Who is it?
Okay, what sports do you watch? Because I watch them all.
I watch football mainly.
Okay, who's your team for NFL? You can laugh at me. It's all right.
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Oof, I'm a Dolphins.
Oh god.
I'm a Dolphins
Ugh.
fan. I could have said Baltimore on you. I should have said I'm a Ravens fan, but
It's okay. I
um,
mean, Cowboys had a great year this year. I ain't even gonna lie.
They had a good year, but I mean, God, could we choke any harder?
I mean, yeah.
they're so similar, man. Like the Leafs, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Dallas Cowboys are so similar because you guys literally opened so much. You guys opened like the season with so much hype, and that you guys are gonna like. How would I say this? You guys are basically going to be the champions, is what essentially most people say. Every single season I'm watching this, it's like, yeah, you guys got this, and then it like you guys make playoffs and then you guys lose first round. I'm not throwing salt on the wounds. I'm also.
But I mean, that would go for being like a Maple Leafs fan too, right? Every year is, oh shit, here we go.
No, if I'm being honest, Cowboys sucks complete shit at football as a team itself. But I don't know. I've been a Cowboys fan for like 13 years now. So I gotta stick by them.
I've only cheered on the Dolphins for like 10 years because my wife caught me watching tennis. And she's like, Jesus, you're watching way too much. And it wasn't even female tennis. I know what you guys are all thinking. But JD's here, eh? So, I know what you guys are thinking. I'm watching male tennis, but I just enjoy sports thoroughly. So my wife is like, I understand female tennis, but you're just seriously watching sports to watch sports. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, fuck. It's like, I just got so bored. And this was part of mobile gaming. Like 10 years ago, I barely touched mobile games. And I started watching NFL. I'm a diehard CFL fan. I don't know if you even know what Canadian Football League is. But during COVID years, I was watching the States, man. And I don't want to touch too much on this because I know a lot of people, it's all different and shit with COVID. I know Papi was all right with COVID. But for me, I was pissed off because I couldn't go to my football games, and like I could, but they were trying to like force me to wear a mask in public while I was watching the States in a college football game with 100,000 fucking people. Didn't have to put a mask on, and meanwhile I'm a 30,000 stadium in Canada, and they're like, you have to put a mask on. So I was pretty pissy at that point. So what I did, I started watching more NFL at that point. I moved away from the Canadian Football League. And when my wife is like, if you're going to watch fucking NFL, you have to pick somewhere warm. So I chose Miami. And this is before Brady went to the Buccaneers. I just chose the wrong Florida team. I was buffering a bunch. Reconnection successful. Let's try this all over again. I hate a brutal, choppy leg. Stream health. Excellent condition. I apologize, guys. I fixed that. I was recording when I shouldn't have been recording. I made some doofus, bro. We're still just in the Discord chat, so you can join in whenever. I haven't really Hades was in there. He was shooting shit, telling me some stuff about State of Survival. Sticks, thanks for becoming a Bash fan, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, and then Papi, he just popped up in my DMs again today. So EBT, aka Food Stamps State, is doing great. No, JD, it was my, I was recording, bro, so I apologize for anyone that fucking logged in there. And I gotta upgrade my computer, but I'm too cheap, apparently. Just like in this game, when you guys see me play this game, I'm too cheap on spending my backpack, which maybe I can convince Papi to be cheap, JD. Think that's a good idea?
You're cutting out, bud. I can barely hear you. You're cutting out, and it's going back and forth.
Are you watching the stream, or are you just watching me on Discord?
Nope.
It's in Discord, but like I haven't really said anything about it.
Am I
Like
popping
he's
out
cutting
bad?
out every other word. You're cutting.
Yeah, try to like turn off noise suppression or something.
Let's try right now. Check. 1, 2. Jesus, there's so many things on here. Mute, deafen, voice connected. No, noise suppression. I have noise suppression off. That's such a big word for me to say.
Alright, give me 1 second. Go
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know.
and then go to like voice. And then turn off auto sensitivity. And put it down to like -5% or something.
Let's check. Mic test. I don't know, man. She's automatically determined sensitivity, and you're saying you want me like to bring it up or bring it down?
Bring it down, like to where when you're talking, it like shows like consistently.
Is that better or no? Worse? Better? Worse? Better?
Yeah, way better, way better.
Way better? Automatically determine input sensitivity. That's crazy. It's the first time it happened, but you know what? The first kind of doing this like players round table rather than with just... I normally only talk with one person on Discord for YouTube Live, so... Papi is cheap. JD says Papi is cheap. He's trying to take my EBTs.
Yeah, so I found out that EBT only refreshes once a month. So, and now we got a lot of background feed. You hear that too, Hades?
What was it?
Are you getting all the background too?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of background feed.
For mine now. Hold on. Let's try one more thing. Jesus.
What you could do, you could turn your noise suppression on, but leave that the sensitivity where it's at.
There we go. How about that? Better?
Dude,
Much better.
Yeah. Well, what the heck? I guess now because it's picking up, my furnace kicked on too there, so I do apologize. Like you said, guys, I'm cheap. I should be. My wife said have a second kid, and I said I get another house. We had a second kid, and we're still in the same house. So like, man, I have a hard time spending money. And people are like, man, you play mobile games. I'm like, yeah, that's the reason why. If anyone's seeing, so right now you're seeing the screen, not the blue stacks. That's actually us in Whiteouts. Well, not Whiteouts. That's Bash Brothers, State 1, kind of our Discord, man. So if you guys aren't in it, I can send you an invite. I'll try and stick it on the Whiteout channel for now on, but sometimes I share shit. Vortex, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Now it's repeating infinite. It's better now, right? Anyone in the chat other than who's in Discord voice, is the voice and audio fixed now that my stream health is proper? I swear to God, I'm just gonna start shotgunning fucking beers. This is rough, boys. This is rough. Was my audio crappy before we even went live?
Cutting in and out.
I'm cutting.
Like you start speaking and then you'd come back in and we'd miss about, 10 seconds of what you said.
Crazy, man. But it's so just from this small little fix, it's better. I'll try and keep it like this, and when someone complains the next time, Hades taught me a little bit more about Discord's auto sensitivity. I think the reason why I probably did the auto sensitivity thing before is because my furnace literally pumps in right above me, so you can probably fucking hear it all the time. I need. If only WhiteOut Survival could actually pay their content creators, then I could actually have a padded room, right? Okay. See if I can zoom out. Because we're talking. This still won't even go, bro. I'm going to go jump to Hades state here. 770. Who's your whale in this state?
Meat.
Meat grinder? Or meat?
No, meat.
Oh.
Yeah, meat.
You showed me it earlier. He's in the he's meat grinder's only like 10 million behind him, eh?
Yeah.
That's decent. He's almost 100 million in state 770. That's pretty good, man. Christian, what's up, bro? Vingjish, show your backpack. I'll show my backpack. It's nothing amazing lately. I'm moving on. I spent a little bit of speed ups on research. I can't remember what for just recently. But remember, I view general speed ups as research speed ups. Don't use general speed ups for construction. I'm moving on a year of speed ups for general and research. Troop training, that never purchased a troop training in my life. Troop training, I'm at 43 days. And construction, I don't purchase construction. Doofus, what's up? Are you in it or what? Are you here?
If you're not purchasing all these things, what are you purchasing?
Me?
You don't purchase construction. You don't purchase anything else. What are we doing here?
Dude, lately it's just been fire crystals. The fire crystals are a grind. Obviously, I'll show people this too. I don't know if you've even seen, but my charms, I can move all my charms to level 9, I believe, partially to level 10. So I'm pretty close to getting max charms. And chief gear wise, chief gear is difficult, man. But I have enough scrolls for chief gear. My alloy is, if you believe it, I'm 5 million short on maxing out my alloy. But this is free to play wise. So polish and alloy, and this goes the same thing for you, Sparty, aka Papi. Dude, focus on scrolls, or I mean design plans. And you're gonna get these new items, Lunar Amber. Do you have them? Do you guys have the upgraded?
Yeah, I already have the new gear. Yeah, gear.
So Lunar Amber and design plans, that's all I focus on. Get the other stuff as much free to play as you can, or when you need it to upgrade. Doofus, you can jump in anytime you want live, man. We're just in the same chat. It's Mike's trap. Mike is chirping me, and is the same chirp you would get. He says I buy stones because I miss every bear trap, which is true. Everyone always asks me to live stream a bear trap, and man, live streaming at 5 a.m. does not sound fun for me.
I cannot tell you the last time I did a bear trap. Just not gonna happen.
It's 10 to 11. If you think about it, every bear trap you miss though is $6.99 Canadian that you're throwing out the window. Think about that.
It's okay. I'll sleep since my lunch does bear trap at 5 a.m.
That's the thing. It's like $8 for one bear trap. I'm thinking about like, fuck, man, that $8 is worth my sleep time. So
absolutely.
Like, yeah. I'm just gonna show something. I know you guys are seeing the Discord here again, and I apologize, but someone's asking about the Fire Crystal 6 and Fire Crystal 8. Let's go. Where is it? Man, WS guides. Fire Crystal 1 to 5 requirements. So we got 6 to 8 here. Copy link. And I'm going to paste this link. Oh, why won't it do it? You want, man? Copy. image? That won't work. All right, I'm just gonna share my link here, man. But you can find it if you go to our Discord here. You can find it right in my. I made an easy form for WS guys, and Fire Crystal 1 to 5 requirements is the easiest way of finding shit there. So let's see if I can zoom out yet. I might have to like close out of this freaking game. It won't let, oh, there we go. Sick. Okay, so here's my complaint. We're moving into. I don't want to pop. Oh, now it's gonna not let me zoom out again. Jesus. We're moving into 1 year anniversary for WhiteOut Survival come middle of March. They're gonna do it. Yeah, 1 year anniversary was, and it's of course not letting me do it. Come on, you stupid thing. There we go. The anniversary will be happening in March, so expect a spend event in middle of March. Okay, middle of March is about. We'll say there's been 400 days. I'm gonna go nice on them. 400 days of this game being played by people. They have 904 states, man. And I talked to Hades and Papi about this earlier. But isn't that ridiculous that we're above 2 states being released? Really, every single day is basically 2 states are being released. So
I think it's every 8 to 12 hours.
I don't know, man. State of Survival, I know people are talking about State of Survival when it's playing The Walking Dead. And The Walking Dead was... I was state 127 when I started. And then I basically quit the game for a year. I came back and I joined 291. Which, to me, they only added 170 states in a year. That's not bad. Maybe it's 6 months, sorry. It was 6 months. So they were probably on a state per day. But State of Survival has been around for a while, and you just started playing. How long ago have you been playing State of Survival for?
I've only played for a week, but the people I'm playing with are from older states, like in the 200s, but they're highly experienced, and they said it's been like 3 to 4 years, probably in the middle.
And you were state 1200 or so?
Yeah.
I think that's just crazy that we're sitting on 904 states and State of Survival being around for 3 years. Obviously, they've had server mergers. But yeah, that's what's desperately needed. I made a Rickroll video for server transfers. If anyone cares to look at it, it's shared in our Discord. It's shared in WhiteOut Survival's Discord. But it's basically my thoughts. I know that Papi's extremely happy with the server transfers, his go around. You guys weren't lead state though, right? So you guys actually got some real players in your state?
Yeah, we didn't get lead state, and we actually did quite well. I think we put on, Jay, I think, might be in your chat. He might be able to confirm a little bit more than I will because he's been on more than I have. But I think we put on 2.5 billion power over this transfer with quite a few players coming in that will, obviously liven up the state. And I think it made a big difference. Like, World Chat is popping off, Alliance chats are popping off. And then us making the change to, unite 5 top alliances in the server under one banner definitely is changing things up, because I think it's going to come down to people are going to want to play where they are enjoying themselves, logging in every day, and there's something to do, somebody to talk to, and, figure out what they're going to do next, as opposed to having the same toxic bullshit every single day or having a player that's already going off on you. So I think having new blood come in is great. And I think them making states leading states is probably the worst thing they could do, right? You're just handcuffing somebody. Like, state 1, your state. There's no reason you guys should be a leading state. And I think the reason why you're a leading state, yeah, okay, you've won quite a few with your SVSs, but I think the problem is that everybody makes a farm account in state 1. Everybody. So when everybody makes an account in your server, all that's going to do is increase the traffic and make it look like you're busier than you are.
And honestly, man, that's where like I've been crying for, and I've told them it's sweet. I openly invite everyone that's watching, anyways. I don't even know how many people are at right now. I do say that people should just join State One, join in as a farm, and maybe you like it there more, especially the free to play players. If you join State One, you join in, you get the newest content, you know what you're seeing. Like, dude, Papi, if you think about this, if you and your buddies all join State One, rather than when you download the game, if there's a bunch of you guys deciding to join this game, and you could join the oldest state right now, or the newest state. The newest state, you know, you can build up, you can learn from people, right? But the oldest state, you get the newest content, and you get stuff like, really, man, my packs are 25% cheaper. Like, not now, but I'm probably at least 10% cheaper than your packs right now. Are you playing the game right now? I'd be curious to see, like...
Yeah, I can get in there.
Do you have Dawn Market on right now, or Artisan Trove? Armament Chest is the interesting one. So the one that's like, you know, it's probably the one you purchase every time with you can get, for me, I can get 360 Essence Stones. Before it used to be 320.
Alright, let me tell you where we're at.
If you have Armament Chest.
Alright, so Armament Chest, the custom Armament Chest. Alright, so for the $100 pack, we have Essence Stones right now.
Yeah, so how many Essence Stones you get?
120.
Okay, so you're tied with us right now. So you guys have caught up. Before, it was 360 in total. Before it was like...
Yeah, I think we talked about it when you had the Fire Crystal one, where you were getting 440 Fire Crystal, whereas we were getting 320 for the same price. Yeah,
so initially, when you first start playing this game and you hammer down, and that's what I gotta say about Han, because everyone's like, Han, where'd he come from? Where'd Han come from? Your prices are more expensive than ours. Say, wow, dude, remember, this is Canadian dollars. If you're watching from America, this is Canadian, okay? So the conversion rate, it is slightly more expensive Canadian versus US dollars. But it all adds up, man. Like, it is what it is. I know when I was just talking with people about this, a lot of people, when they're super competitive, it's like the first 60 days of the game, because you want to win the Sunfire. The very first Sunfire, you want to be the number one clan in your state. And then it kind of like pitters out. And Han in Evil, he was never a whale or a mega whale or anything like that. But he slowly, and now that he's spending more money, he knows where he should spend his money. He's getting stuff like 25% discounted than what some of us all paid, man. It's just crazy. It's, I don't know, the longer we play, the cheaper some items come, because things cost more money to upgrade. They want to see more players at Fire Crystal 8, right? Because then once the stats show that, 25 or 40% of State 1 is Fire Crystal 8, we need to do Fire Crystal 12, right? Or Fire Crystal 10. And they release new content, and then there's going to be 10 people that spend to get there super quick. I don't know. That's why the packs increase. Like the Fire Crystal, my Dawn Market, I don't even know what the Dawn Market, the top tier one is. 880 Fire Crystals. I don't know if you got that one. That's the top pack, so 100 US.
I don't think it's 880 for us. 880 sounds crazy. We have the top one. I got 740 for the top one.
See, so here's the thing. It's like what about Essence Stones? 360?
360.
Okay, so don't buy the Fire Crystals. I'm 360. Yeah. What about your scrolls?
1,000.
And then Hero Chest, 120?
120.
Okay, so right now it makes more sense. If you wanted to purchase on State 1, the same equivalent, you would avoid the Fire Crystal purchases there. You know what I mean? And that has
because you get 140 more than we are.
Yeah, and that has to do with your Fire Crystal age, I believe. because now that I'm Fire Crystal 8, it needs more Fire Crystals to get things. So that's what I was telling you earlier, man. I know you want to rush T11, but you're going to pay 25 to 30% more for your T11s right now. I've been doing it slow, and I guarantee you I've paid probably, I'll be 40% cheaper than the people that rushed them. And has a T11 beat me? No, a T11 hasn't beat me in this game.
Okay, but here's my counter argument to that for you. For your state and for your age, it makes sense what you're saying. But in the cluster of states that I'm in that we face off against in SVS and so on and such, it seems like everybody is already doing what I'm telling you that I want to do. So for us, it's almost like we have to be competitive at that point to be able to keep up and fight. I mean, you've seen some of the guys that we fought already, you know, like guys were already plus one forging, just maxed out everything. And, you know, their server date is 20 days younger than mine or 10 days younger than mine. So in order for us to compete, I think in these ranks, whereas like where Hades is what, 770 you said?
Yeah.
These guys are, how old is 770?
I think like 40 something days.
All right, so 40 something days, and these guys are, what's the top guy at? How much power?
100 mil, like 107 mil.
Okay, so 100 mil power, 40 days. Those states are going to get more competitive. That's 7 to 800 range. The 900 to 1,000 is going to get more competitive. It's because you've got players that are going from like a 120 or a 80 or 90, moving up, who have already done this, where they're going, all right, cool, I'm just going to get in there and boost it. This is one of the reasons why I think WhiteOut is dropping as many new servers as they are, because think about when most of us started, you logged into the game, you had no idea what was going on. You've played a mobile game before, you start something, it's going free because the game's giving you, oh, here, use this speed up, use this gem. Now all of a sudden it pops up and it says 8 hours. You've been playing, it's the whole psyche of the game. You've been playing for 45 minutes into the game, now you're into it, and 45 minutes later the game says to you, now you gotta wait 8 hours. Most people aren't waiting 8 hours. So what happens is you've got that initial enticing feeling of, oh shit, it's only going to be a $5 pack. It's only $6.99. It's only $19.99. I can put that in. They are probably making more money with the day a new server opens than they would ever make off of server 265 or server 20 or server 1. That's why these games are designed to do that. It's the greed of the players and the devs. Because the players are saying, okay, shit, well, it's like I said, when I first started in 265, maybe I wouldn't have gone to this kind of power had I not had like a 3-way race or 4-way race with other players. Because at that point, it was just who's going to assert the dominance and say that I've got this much power, look at where I am, look at where you are. That's why these games are dropping servers like crazy.
So what I have to say about that as well, because when I downloaded the game, I got a ad from playing a whole different game, and it was nothing to compare against WhiteOut Survival. And another thing for like money baiting and shit, what I would say is like a click download, because I feel like they make money off of downloads as well, because obviously it's through App Store. And
I think it's opposite,
Google
actually.
Play.
I think it's opposite. Yeah, they actually lose money on that because your cost of acquisition on a game is where it's going to hit you, right? So a lot of new games
because it's it's like a promotion pretty much. So they're promoting their game out to many platforms, and there's thousands of people clicking on that app a day, and then they get into the game. There's a new state. And
Bash and I have gone because, you know, obviously when you've played mobile games this long, the first thought process that comes into your head is I can do it better than the next guy. So you look at it and say, hey, what if I develop a game and what do I got to do? So when you look at what the architect of buying a game or buying the program or the platform is going to be to get it there, then you have to look at what's going to cost you. What is the cost going to be? And one of the biggest costs is having a cost of acquisition per customer. So when you look at it and say, okay, well, I want to get this person to download my game, but what is it going to cost me to have an SEO or have a Google ad play or an Instagram or a TikTok or whatever ad play? And it works out to about roughly putting you at about that $3 to $5 range just to acquire a customer. So they're losing money by letting you download the game for free, but they're making their money back that 45 minutes in where you buy that $19.99 pack or $29.99 pack or whatever it is, just because you're like, I've been hooked on this for an hour. I don't want to just stop right now.
I mean, the top up shit is like a big factor in that as well.
The top up's funny, man. It's I don't know, man. I think that's the one weak spot that WhiteOut Survival does. They nailed it. We talked about this earlier, Hades. I'll show it real quick here. I'm trying to find. I'm curious about server age. So state 4 still doesn't even get Gen 7. So I know our next safer state, I'm gonna be facing state 3. But let's just talk real quick about the top up. And the top up is sometimes they have the top up and you get the marching skin you get with the top up, I believe, right? So if you buy so many packs, you get like a marching skin. These things. So you get like
the event, right?
Unicorns and the Nightmare, Jackal-Beal, all that stuff. Cupid Patrol. We just had Cupid Patrol was the last one we just had. But what they really have screwed up on, these city skins, I'm sure you got it, Sparty. I know that Hades has it. The Winter of Plenty was the resource gathering speed 5%. If they wanted to inject spending rather than drop servers all the time, all they would have to do is have like a top-up event and be like, because people go crazy for really like this Dreamheart. I didn't even go for the Dreamheart. It was the Valentine's event, the 2% attack boost. To spend that much money, you might as well spend that money somewhere else in the game. If you want to put $1,000 and you're going for a 2% attack buff, that just it's silly, man. It's silly. You should be spending it somewhere else. I'm probably spending it on the stock market, not on a mobile game. But all I gotta say is they could really do better if they were actually like, the best way of saying this, they would do a lot better if they freaking just did top up events, even monthly, man. If there was a monthly top event every month and they release less states, I think some people would go for it, man. And then you'd focus on one state. Because right now, I don't know how many people have downloaded this game, but we have 600,000 people on the Discord channel for WhiteOut Survival. Do I think there's 600,000 active Discord people? No, I bet you it's probably 1/5 of that number. Because just like so many people download, like how many, if you hold your phone right now, I'm going to open up my phone, I look at all these mobile games I have, I'm just going to spout off on my page of games that I don't even open, but I got Thieves of Sea, Million Lords, Hunt Royale, Fading Earth, Dragon Heir, Stardew Valley, Terraria, Project Run, Tapped Out, Gardenscape, The Walking Dead Survivors, Rise of Empires, State of Survival. I do have SOS, Primitive Era, Nations of Darkness, Vikings, Mafia City, Tides of War, Call of Dragons. The only game I play is WhiteOut Survival. So the same thing goes for this Discord. Even though there's 630,000 Discord members, I guarantee you there's only probably 1/5 of those people active in that Discord.
So I have like kind of like sort of an answer for that situation with the Discord of WOS.
Prune them.
When you do start the game, there's new people that are looking for gems to speed up and everything. You're getting 500 gems just to press on a Discord. That's one thing that is kind of like weird. And same with like connecting your, like, what is it?
Facebook.
Like gameplay.
Wasn't it Facebook or gameplay? I don't know. Like
it's like some type of like game center. I think that's what it's called, like Game Center. And you get like 1,000 from that as well. But back to like the top up thing, what I was talking about earlier. The top up I was talking about, when you start the game, first off, you get Zen Men for like a top up boost. And that's like baiting people to like buy the top up boost because you can't use Essence Stones on anything else until like a certain amount of days into like a new state. And I have 85 Essence Stones that I cannot use because I have to spend like another $150 to get Zenman unlocked or whatever it is. I don't know how much Zenman is to get like unlocked and stuff, but that's one thing I don't really like understand much in the game.
I
But
think it doesn't matter about Zinman. It could be any hero. It's you need to have your mythic piece of equipment to level 20. So once you get one piece of mythic equipment and it's a level 20, then you can spend essence stones. So it's not about the hero you have. It's about a mythic piece of equipment. So once you get a gold piece of equipment, then you can start spending it. Perukatuk message retracted. Yeah, bro. I don't speak Indonesian, but I'll put subtitles on this later on. There's 28 people viewing this right now. No one's really chit-chatting in the chat other than JD was saying earlier that you guys put on 2.9 billion in power. So when free transfers happen, hopefully you guys put on a bit more. That is quite impressive.
Well, I mean, the free transfers got canceled, right? Where the people that did transfer over with their main accounts wanted to bring their farms, but now couldn't because of fort battles.
You still get, so when was it?
It's a couple days after, right? So, but it's still when people are excited or in the moment, you're crushing that excitement. And I think going back to what you're saying about like these city skins and stuff. So I'm gonna call you out on some stuff here. So I don't know if you remember, but we were talking about the Lost City. You were in the chat, and you were talking about how the Lost City was so cool, and you were like, oh, only one guy's got it, so on and such. Well, Tundra came out, they dropped the Lost City at an absolutely crazy price point. To get that 2% skin boost was nuts. And part of me was, we've already talked about, wearing that tinfoil hat, and I was like, maybe it was because Bash had this conversation, and all of a sudden WhiteOut's like, oh, fuck. All these people have been listening to it. They're going to talk about it, and they're going to say, yeah, this is going to be cool. I'm going to get the Lost City. Let's bump the price. This time go around, they've got that children's playground or whatever, the Wonderland. That shit's even more expensive than the Lost City. Like, give me a break. And, people are... in my own server, in my own alliance, I'm watching these guys that... they're spending money to get a fucking unicorn. I get it. It's cool. It's awesome. Whatever. It looks good. But that same amount of money that you're spending on a unicorn, if you're not a whale and you're not just going to buy out whatever you want, that same amount of money could be put towards essence stones, your hero gear, your chief gear, literally anything. But we've gotten to a point where people are so obsessed with a skin that we're paying money for a skin. This is where we're coming down to.
And you know what I mean?
You know what? I blame you.
No.
paying money to compete. That's what it comes out to. It's like paying, like whoever has the most money is gonna get the skin.
So here, I'm gonna argue back with the skins. I'm gonna come right back at you this one. Okay, so I was inactive originally. This Tundra event. This is when I used to be like the whale of State 1. I missed the event because it was up north. And I figured, it'd come back around. It never came back around. And I told people it'd come back around. And you could look. I'm live right now. The Dream Heart, I didn't get. Gingerbread House, I didn't get. The Thanksgiving House, I didn't get. Children's Wonderland. It's funny because Children's Wonderland is here right now. I don't care about Children's Wonderland. The skin is ugly. The 2% attack doesn't. I thought Lost City looked dope, man. Lost City looked dope. That's why I went for it. I did bug them about Tundra Adventure. I said, hey, man, when the F is Tundra Adventure coming out? Because we're all wondering when we can get the skin. And it did pop off. They're like, yeah, it's going to be coming. It's going to be coming. Then they gave us a date. They do listen to certain players, and that's why I do hammer at them. You should see the nasty message I sent. Like, I'll read out my message right now. I switch, make sure you guys can't see who I'm messaging here. Some of you guys already know who I'm messaging.
Do you think, though, in your opinion, in your honest opinion, spending $500, $600, $700, whatever it costs you
for
to get 2% attack is worth it?
Here's the thing, though. You're kind of looking at the other possibilities. So I'm ready to do the Tundra Adventure right now. You had some shitty luck, so I know you're feeling on it right now. Okay, so the fire crystal, 20%. You could get, so once you start spinning it, you get 6 fire crystals. You could get 6 fire crystals. You can get 2 essence stones, but you're probably gonna get the hero gear, and that's why a lot of these, like, if you want to know how a lot of these people are like real stocked up high on their hero power, it's because that hero gear, Sparty. They all buy that hero gear. It's not essence stones and mythic shards they're using. They're making their like all their heroes as strong as possible with just the hero gear XP. That's what they're doing. But
I'm not arguing the fact that the Tundra Adventure is not going to give you a shitload of stuff
So-
between stones, fire crystals, all that, speed ups. Yeah, that's all great, fine and dandy. But I'm saying once you've accumulated those points, do you think it's worth it to spend those points on 2%?
I haven't done the Tundra Adventure right now because I'm trying to calculate the math on these tiles versus my, if I want fire crystals, let's go to my deals, and obviously my Dawn of Market is a better deal than yours, so I feel like I'm getting 25% or at least 15% more fire crystals than you. So honestly right now, Sparty, why would I purchase any essence stones or design plans or hero XPs when I know I can get fire crystals, especially the people below me? I don't know, like anyone who's not even like fire crystal 5.
Okay, but
So,
you become a different story because you're in an original state. You've been playing this game for 400 plus days. I'm talking about, you said you have what, 30 people watching right now. 30 people in there. Of those 30 people, most of them are not spending, to that level or point where it's just like, hey, I'm just going to drop money. I'll get all the skins. I'll get all the everything. I'm going to take this. But what happens is you watch other people get it and somebody else. I've seen people who I look at their stats and I'm like, you have literally the worst stats ever. And they're like, yeah, but I got Lost City. And I'm like, the fuck are we doing here?
So I have a question, Sparty. So are you against the skins?
It's not that I'm against the skins, but I think the skins should not be purchased by players who could use these stones and everything else to better themselves and better their gear. I think the skins should be like a reward at the end of it if you have like the extra money to spend on it to be able to get to that point where you can buy everything else and then say, okay, I'm going to buy the skin too because I can, or buy a march, right? I just think spending all of that just on a skin and not really boosting your account or your stats at all, I think it's absolutely fucking stupid.
So how many skins are there that have the attack damage?
They all do. Every skin that comes out gives you, I think, a 2%. 2% or 1.5%, I think. They haven't changed it.
So say you have every skin for like 7 days, right? What if you just popped normal boost and then you popped all of your like skin boost? Like
7 days. You're taking it wrong. I'm talking permanent, not the 7 days that almost everybody gets. 3 days, 7 days, 30 days. Fuck that. I'm talking the permanent skins that you can purchase.
Okay.
Which
2, 3.
So can you stack
5,
permanent
6, 7,
base skins on top of each other for
6,
like a higher boost?
once you equip it, it goes into what it is.
10, 11.
Yeah, so I know like the single skin, but like with the 7-day boost skins, like I had 3 of them and it boosted up to 6%. So I popped all 3 at once.
For sure, but that's a temporary thing when you have a 7-day, 3-day, or 30-day. Even when you get a permanent skin. All I'm trying to say here, a permanent skin is great. It's awesome. If you have everything else. For a guy like Bash, who's been playing forever, going for the permanent skin as opposed to the way he plays and just, will do his daily tasks and do all that is different. But if you're trying to compete or you're trying to become a rally leader or you're trying to go out there and say, oh, I can solo this guy or solo that guy, you have to understand we have a lot of players in our server, and I bet you everybody has them, where these guys are saying that oh, I can zero anybody I want. I'm gonna go fight them. I love war. But in reality,
Yeah.
they're rocking blue hero gear with like, shitty heroes in the works, and then they get rocked by somebody, and they go, huh? I wonder how did I lose? No, you lost, but you look really good with your Lost City skin.
Hi, bros. I'm gonna pipe in here. I did the math when you guys were all chit chatting. It's actually really funny that I'm live on YouTube. I don't have to control the conversation. It just goes. It's nice. It's nice for once because most people say I don't shut the fuck up. 11 skins that you can purchase on average. JD and Vortex are spamming the chat with unicorns, but we got 11 skins that you can. You can purchase. So we're talking about probably around $6,600 average. Some of these are a lot more expensive because a lot of these, like the Valentines in State 1, you probably had to spend close to $1,500 to get. Same with the gingerbread house. The turkey one was probably $1,500. So we're talking close to 10G probably, at least 10 grand Canadian to get 11. So we're talking about 22% attack boost 10G. Like, I think that's max chief gear we're talking, or max charms at one point. I don't know.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point.
Okay, but Poppy, I do apologize to the YouTube chat. For some reason, it was just top chat only. So there's people talking, and I didn't see. We got Mike saying, "I love this guy." I'm pretty sure that's when you were grinding me, saying, "Hey, did this event pop off because of you?" If it did pop up, if it popped off because of me, listen, WS, server merges now. I had a clan that used to be called server merges now. It's evil. Fuck, man, we need it. Server transfers is one thing, but think about the chaos and think about how many people would just spend just to keep, server merges just by random chance. Man, Sparty, me and you get along great, but you'd be stupid not to attack evil for fun. You're gonna attack evil, why not, right? And if you catch Bash Sister 1 without a shield, she just entered the chat, that's why I'm using her name. Do you not think that would infuriate me? The motion would be back into it. When server merges happen, the motion comes back in. I want to defend people. I want to defend my clan, but right now, state for state has no repercussions. Everyone gets 90% of your troops back. And if you don't log on and you lose all your troops because you didn't log on for 2 days because state for state, honestly, you're probably...
Piss me off.
Yeah, but you know what? You said piss you off, but why are you playing these phone games? You should at least be part of a Discord channel saying, hey man, it's state for state. And you said, I can't make it for 3 days. Get someone to reinforce you, or... I don't know, not logging on to this mobile game if you're going to spend a bunch of money. If you're not logging on to a mobile game for like a week or 2 weeks and you're spending money, it's like investing into the stock market, into penny stocks, and not looking at your stock for a month. Like, oh, maybe I'm going to be a billionaire next week. It's not going to happen, man. Okay, JD is also chirping you. Said he's like, no, free transfer starts at next reset, and the fort battle is today, so it wouldn't be an issue since free transfers last 3 days. Spyro was asking about state for state. You want state for state? We're going to match with state 3, so it's going to be a fun battle. Hopefully they actually fight.
With JD, I troll the guy all the time. I'm constantly on his ass about everything, but yeah. I couldn't do what I do in my server without JD.
Yeah, well,
JD is literally my go-to. The guy does everything that I don't want to, which is pretty much everything. So, he keeps everybody in check. He's got Foundry on lockdown. He knows what all the dates are. I may be the offense, but he's the guy that I go to and say, hey, what's going on? He's the one that'll give me the Coles notes and be like, all right, this is what we got to do this week, or this is what's happening. Gets me caught up. So, big shout out to him. Without him, I don't think I could run the server because, like I said, I'm not always around, but he is, and when he is, he's, and it's not just him, it's my entire R4 team. They do really well. They held it down when I wasn't there, and it's like, I can go away for 2 weeks and come back and nothing has changed. So, we troll, but I couldn't do what I do without the guy.
It's funny, because these guys are like all chirping the unicorn. I don't get the unicorn thing, whatever's going on with the unicorn thing.
It's the March. The March, if in Adventure Tundra, it's the fucking Unicorn March right now.
No, but we've had it for so long in State 1. It honestly, I'm going to be honest, Matt. The Unicorn is probably the dopest March skin when you're attacking someone. The way it walks, everything like that. And hey,
Again,
listen.
Skins are cool. They are great.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if you are not up to that level where you should get the skin, you should spend your money elsewhere.
Yeah, so it's funny, man. It's Vortex is Papi even in here. Is Vortex one of your boys too? Then?
No, Vortex isn't mine.
Oh yeah, he's like
Wait,
this.
so Bash Brother, back to a question from earlier. How much did you say King spent approximately, like around?
How much did I spend?
No, King.
Okay, so this popped off earlier and we talked about it, and I did send you the spreadsheet. And Papi, you've been drinking beer, so you probably haven't looked at the spreadsheet yet. Okay, for max 3, we know that King has 3 heroes with max level 20 gear. So that would be around 75 Canadian if he's lucky with like a 2% drop rate, I believe. Or maybe it's 1% drop rate. I gotta pop this up again. I keep closing it out. So I'll just drop it real quick here. Spreadsheets are amazing for this, but I don't have the Chief Gear and Chief Charms, but I'm guessing Chief Gear and Chief Charms together are probably around 75k as well. So when it comes down to it,
that guy Chinese?
I'm assuming he's Korean, man. I don't know if Chinese. I can't translate. So purchase needed weekly card D2 divided by age 5. How many lucky gear chests? So lucky gear chests. So every 1 in 100. So this is the 1 to 100 drop rate. Would be $76,000. So if he got one mythic piece for every 100 chests, it's 76,000 Canadian, or $76,800 Canadian for the Essence Stones and Mythic Gear. Drop rate for
Wait, $76,000 is to what? Get how many people to plus 20? All of it?
set of 3 heroes. So 4, it'd be 12 pieces to level 20. So now we're talking at 2% drop rate, we're going to drop that 67,200 to I'll play with my stuff right here real quick. 3360. Let's do a 2% drop rate and see what that number drops to. 38,400. That's probably more accurate. That's probably more accurate.
That's a little bit more accurate.
So he's probably close to like the let's just round it up. We'll say 40. We're talking Canadian too, right? So let's just say 35,000 USD. Okay, 35 USD just for his hero gear. Each hero probably maxing out. He probably does it really quick. He's probably spending close to like 500 to $1,000 with the mythic shards and the widgets, etc., etc. So add 3,000 to that. So he's now 35,000 to 38,000. We can add another 2,000 for other bullshit speed ups for the hero stuff. So he's probably 40,000, 40 to 42,000 USD. We'll go high end, $42,000 USD for his heroes right now, because I think he's Gen 3. He might be Gen 4 right now. So he's 42k USD. Now we're going to say Chief Charm costs and Chief Gear costs. I believe this is the most expensive aspect of things right now. I would put a 60k USD on that. Right now, I did have roughly the cost of what it was. For some reason, I deleted it. It's because I think I deleted my cost because State 1 cost isn't accurate with you guys. So I was trying to get more feedback of everyone's cost of what polish costed, what alloy costed, what designs costed. The only thing that costs the same is the Lunar Amber. But let's say 60k to max out your Chief and Charms, 40k for his heroes. We're at 100k USD, and we haven't even talked about construction. So Fire Crystals, T11s, He's probably close to 200k USD. Do I think quarter, maybe 250k USD? It's possible at that point. I don't think he's like 300k USD. I think that's still high. I know he's got a bunch of troops, but I don't know. I see, that's the thing. When you ask me, I'm pretty familiar with the prices of packs. I don't know packs of heroes at all. And another thing that I'm supposed to be doing, and I do apologize, I made a poll on this. I was supposed to be doing, I'm going to do it. I promise you guys I will do it. I'm supposed to be doing a mystery shop. So I'm going to do a max mystery shop. I'm going to buy the badges. I'm going to do it. And we're going to see how many essence stones I get that way. And you can get widgets that way. You can get... One thing we haven't even talked about is pets. I don't even know what the cost of pets. He's the leading power in pets, I believe. So maybe he is close to, when it comes to pets, he could be close to 300k USD invested into this game.
How much are you invested into this game?
$300,000 invested into this game, and he's only sitting at 2 billion power, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But State of Survival, State of Survival has $1 million players there. You do understand that, right? So State of Survival, you're going to talk about that. Like Rise of Kingdom has someone who's like, what the hell? Just hold on. I'm going to do a quick Google search on this. How much is the top player of Rise of Kingdoms paid? Look at this. I guarantee he's going to pop it up. Millions spent. This guy's talking about millions spent.
I mean, in actuality, then WhiteOut, if this guy's at 2 billion power and you're calculating it out about 300k, it's still cheaper than what Game of War ended up costing me, right?
Dude.
Game of War was insanity.
So that's US dollar, correct? So
yes, sir.
Say you spend, or say he is Chinese or Korean, their currency is way cheaper than our currency. If I'm correct, like correct me if I'm wrong, but last time I looked at it, I know Chinese, like, I don't know what kind of money they use or what currency they are.
I think it works out to be the same with the conversion rate. It works out to be the same. What they pay, what we pay.
Yeah, Hades, I'm going to tell you this right now, man. And I didn't understand it earlier. And this has more to do about when you're more like... And I'm not financial freedom. I still have to work. Everyone has to work, man.
Yeah.
But once you understand your own position in life, so I understand where I stand at the totem pole, I understand these guys just have fucking more money than me. I find it really funny that someone who, like, I know so many guys have invested $20,000 into mobile gaming, and they're like, hey, bro, like, there's no way this guy's cheating. I'm like, no, bro, you just don't understand. This guy from China or from Korea has 300,000 USD to spend on a mobile game. And they're like, that's not possible. I'm like, yeah, it is, man. Have you ever heard of old money? Like, you said you're from New York. Sparty right now, he's close to Vancouver. Vancouver, they call it Hongkouver because it's like owned by Chinese, man. And like old money just comes in there and buys everything up. And a lot of those people don't even have to work for a living. They've just had so much money from passed down from heritage to heritage to heritage. If everyone understands compounding interest, and it sounds like you understand NFTs and you understand a lot of things like that. Once you understand the money, these guys these guys probably have a slosh fund of 50 grand a year that they can just spend on mobile gaming. So they don't care. Sometimes they probably get drunk, just like every regular human being. This guy might get drunk with his boys on a Friday or Saturday. He's like, hey, watch me spend like $5,000 or $7,000 on this mobile game and attack Sparty tonight. And Sparty's like, what the fuck? What just happened? This guy just jumped up 50 million in our state for state, right? But like, it happens. Big whales are going to spend all their money on the mystery badges. So that's what I was saying. I'm going to do the mystery badge test because that's the one thing I can't figure out is one of the biggest players, Binkus, and he was from North Carolina. He was 600 million early on in this game, and he told me he was close to 100,000 spent, and he was 600 million, and I couldn't understand at that point where he spent his money. He had his power up there. He's the third rank. But sometimes guys just spend money because they can spend money. And he just quit the game. Like, I'm assuming he's still doing all right in life, but people get bored. Like, Sparty, you've walked away with games. Like, I don't want to say how much money you spent in other games, but when I say Sparty, boys and girls...
We can say it. It's fine. Game of War, I spent $1 million. Guns of Glory, I was another $250,000. And WhiteOut, I think I'm sitting at about the 85-90 mark myself right now.
And like it seems crazy, guys, but it seems crazy. But like you said, if I'm not gonna ask people how much they spent in the game, but a lot of people come up to me and are like, "Hey, man, do you think I spent well?" Do you think? I'm like, well, dude, there's lots of times, like The Walking Dead is a big example for me. Playing mobile games, I used to spend on heals and troops all the time, so that's why I came in here. I'm like, guys, we can't do this. Like, if we're losing a battle, we'll come back later. Let's lose a battle, learn from our losses, come back and fight better. I'm still trying to find people with the most money spent on Rise of Kingdom was, but I believe there was someone up to $20 million. The strongest player in Rise of Kingdom was 20 million, which is crazy.
Yeah, and I mean the money that I spent in War, like I spent $1 million in that game. I can tell you right now, for a matter of fact, that there was one guy in the game. His name was Stay Alive 77. He probably spent close to $4.5 million on that game, and the guy was unstoppable.
So yeah, I would never ask somebody personally like how much money you spent, just because like I have more respect than that. But I would definitely make calculations of how much somebody spent out of curiosity. But I would never go out of my way to like disrespect anybody's spending for any type of game because I spend myself. So
yeah, man, you're like we don't know. I'll never ever disrespect anyone for whatever they're going through in real life. Like some people, like, forget. Like, you want to know how much like this stuff costs a lot. Beer costs a lot of money, man. Gambling costs a lot of money. Mobile gaming costs a lot of money. Amazon costs a lot of money. Like, there's a lot of things in the world that cost money. So when people are like, well, shit, like, you want to go build a good PC computer, come back to me and tell me how much money you spent, and then 5 years from now tell me how much more money you have to spend into that thing. So some people spend $2,000 to $5,000 into mobile gaming every 2 years, and someone chirps them, but that guy might be a PC gamer, and that guy's going to put $10,000 into his into his PC computer.
I mean, it's all going to come down to like life stages and where you're at in your life. And then not only that, but everybody has a vice, right? Everybody has something that they do that they spend their money on, exactly like we said. Like, some guys are going to get drunk every single night, go out to the bar, $100. Some guy says to me, hey man, I go to the bar every single night and spend $200. To me, I'm going, fuck's wrong with you? You're spending $200 at a bar every night? But again, that's levels of what you want to do. So everybody has their own vices on their own different levels of what they do it for. For me, mobile gaming was always, my business is crazy. It's always crazy. So for me, it was a release of like, okay, cool. I just worked an 18-hour day dealing with people nonstop, but now I can log on, spend some money, and then go zero the fuck out of 14 people and feel better about my day, no matter how shitty it was.
I feel like you'd be a lot like me though too. It's like a little bit of an escape, and you'd love to just turn on your Xbox or turn on your PlayStation. But it's freaking hard sometimes, man, to just like for me, man, it's funny how much I play WhiteOut Survival, but if I played Call of Duty that much, I'd probably be a good Call of Duty player. But the mobile gaming aspect is we can just play it wherever the fuck we are. So, Papi, you can't tell me you're not playing your fucking game when you're working, like just like everyone else is. So
I'm sitting in my office, you know, and if I got some downtime or if I'm just sitting there waiting on a meeting or something, dude, I've been in board meetings where I fire up WhiteOut because what they're saying in a board meeting is boring as fuck to me. And I'm like, you know, I got people talking at me basically telling me how we're going to spend my money. And I'm like, I'm just going to log into the game here.
yeah,
See, I can't. I actually play Call of Duty, and I play competitively. So,
you play competitive
like
Call of Duty, bro?
yeah. So I've played in many different esports. I've also played in CS:GO esports. One of them was named Hollow Esports. I went to many LAN sites. I played on stage. I have records. I've got earnings,
Dude,
etc.
could I say you
Nice, man.
we
We need a fourth for our quads. So
Yeah,
jump
okay.
on. Let's go.
Okay, man, I need to say one. If you guys are that like confident, a guy I worked with, like he's actually dope. He's real sick, man. We just crush pills, pilsners, guys, not pills, like not drugs, pilsners, the actual beer. I'm just being. I remember North America understands that reference, but some other people are like, man, this is bad. But if you guys are that sick at Call of Duty, you guys are playing the new Call of Duty?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm top 50 in replay right now.
On Discord, I'm gonna like literally. I don't have a Call of Duty channel. I suck at Call of Duty. I used to be dope. Modern Warfare 2 is the last time I used to play. But my buddy, he's trying to stream, but he just does it for fun right now. He's not. I don't really care to like. He doesn't really care to push it too much. But he literally swears like when the game came out, he was like top. He's like the top 1,000 player in fucking North America or something like that. I don't know how the leaderboard works and stuff like that. But I would love it if he did stream it, or if you guys stream the fucking game. I'd love to watch it, and if you guys kick his ass, I could then like, man, I'd go over to his place. Yeah.
Oh, listen. I'm nowhere near Hades level, bro.
Get him in here,
I think
and
Get him in here.
we'll
1.5,
we'll set up a
1.16.
1v1, and I'll leave him under 5 kills. Our entire 1v1. I promise you that.
Oh shit! I gotta get.
I'm the
him involved with
number
this.
one 1v1er on 1v1 Me app. It's a wager website we play on actually, and
He'd wager. He plays cash games, so he'd do it.
yeah, tell him to wager me his max because he's not gonna win. I have
Let's see if I can
$8,000 earned in
See if
1v1s. I'm 168 now.
I'll see if I can like go on here. I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna
like.
cut you off here.
That's
Just
right.
reading your chat here. So Mike said, Bash, just wait till Sparty's state gets to the point where you can't hit anyone or the state will die. So when I say I'm using it as a stress reliever, guys, I don't hit my own state. I'm actually the biggest proponent of growing my own state. So our server, the top 5 alliances are all flying under the same banner. The stress reliever part for me is SVS or like a Foundry. I can't tell you the last time I ported out of my hive to go hit somebody in my own state. That shit doesn't happen. If anything, I protect everyone in my state, especially in SVS. I'll leave SVS battle if one of their whales is trying to hit one of our guys, because at the end of the day, my state is my state. I would never move. I would never leave. My family is my people. When I say stress reliever, to be crazy thought about it, even though it's a war game, the stress reliever for me is logging on, and in my alliance chat and my world chat, we all start shooting the shit about some random thing, and it just goes on for like an hour, where we're just laughing and joking about it, and everybody's just having fun. But I cannot tell you the last time I attacked my own state. We don't do brothers in arms. We don't do it. We have no nap in our state, but nobody hits anyone. It's just what it is. So, if anything, my state is going to be the furthest state from ever dying, because everybody has undying loyalty to me, and I have it to them. We all work together, play together. But when it comes to SVS or it comes to other servers, I promise you, we're going to fuck your shit up.
These people are like, we're just play toys to you, man, because they all talked about you said on the chat how much you spent. So like we're just play toys to you, man. You just discard us. No, that's why we have him on Discord, man, because when he downloads a new game, he's like, hey guys, I'm done with that game, let's play a new game. We just follow his whale ass around. Okay, that's what we do. Dude, it's always dope to ever play with a whale. And sometimes, man, Sparty, you gotta admit, as everyone keeps calling Poppy, you can switch your actual Discord name to Poppy, so then it's super easy that way. But Poppy, you'd have to admit, sometimes when you play a new game, it's alright to just like play with another whale, see what he does, and then you just pop off later on.
That's actually exactly what happened in 265. When I came into the server, there was two guys that were stronger than me. One of them is my R4. The other guy actually no longer plays, and we took his account in. But he was stronger than me. He was the whale of the server. The guy was going off, and he went, all of a sudden I'm watching these two go off, and I'm like, holy shit, man, like these boys are spending. So I started messaging them, and we became friends, and then all of a sudden I was like, well, fuck, if these guys are going to spend, I'll spend too. And that's where that power war struggle came into right off the hop, where the three of us were literally battling back and forth. Who's going to be the first guy to 100 million? Who's going to be the first guy to 200 million? And the other guy, if he was still sticking around, probably would have been higher power than me or the same power as me. But he literally got bored of the game, like most of us do who are whales, when we found out that we were only going to be really fighting once a month. It sucks for us in that sense of the game, where you spend $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, whatever you spend, but you can only really go and fight once a month for 8 hours, and then you sit back on your ass for another, month.
It's really, so the Sunfire battle now is 6 hours, right? And then we get 12 hours of battle time, but then there's a 12-hour shield. So unless you catch someone, it's kind of weird, man. The states are protected. So if you're battling, if you battle an active state, you're not going to catch anyone off guard. So, man, it's no, dude, if I'm fighting KLA, one of the strongest players in the game, if he matches the state 1, you bet your ass all of Evil's going to be shielded. Because it's just the easy way of doing it. And the crappy thing for that KLA, the craziest way for the KLA, for that guy spent, easily, he's probably spent over 300k USD. So when he spends 300,000 USD and he goes and does a state versus state, and a clan can frickin' be shielded the whole state versus state time, and then he just ends out, he's like, wow, I really just wanted to do havoc on Evil. He couldn't. And you know what, that's a bullshit state versus state. This isn't even a state versus state. This is just some bullshit event. And will all of Evil shield during state versus state against someone like that strong? Probably not, man. I know that Hades, he said you're not. I'm just saying, we send out the warning to everyone to shield up. State versus state's happening. Because some people, you can get caught off guard. And it shit happens, man. And, sometimes you don't got buffs on, someone attacks you with buffs. But still, at the same fucking time, you get fucking 90% of your fucking troops back. So who gives a shit? I do have to pop off real quick here. Sorry, Hades. I'm going to just mention this fucking chat real quick here. People are talking about State 7 here. I mentioned them earlier. State 7 got some players from State 5. The State 5 players, Evil, those guys were just kind of hopping around. They were FAO, I think, fuck around, find out. Then they were Evil. Then they fucking made a 7DS clan there. Then they jumped back to Evil. Those guys don't know where the fuck they want to play. So by the time when fucking State 7 and State 19 clash, they're all going to jump to Lord Dynasty because that's what they do. They follow whales. So all I got to say is respect to any fucking players that stay in their state. Respect for the players that get the fuck out of their state because they fucking hate their state. So if the State 5 players have bounced and they hated that Evil clan, respect. Nothing but love for fucking Brysar for finding somewhere he wants to play. State 7 did get stronger, yes. But they're an ordinary state now, so I doubt we match with them. We're definitely not matching with them this state for state. Next state for state, they might have 2 rounds of Gen 7 heroes. So we might meet them middle of March, possibly. But we might not meet we might not meet state 7 in a state for state again. We might just have state 3. And then the new PvP event comes, and who fucking knows what happens with state for state then. There'll be a new server transfers. There's a bunch of shit happening. So I think there's probably could be another round of server transfers before we even fucking see state 7. So if state 7's not a lead state by then, that means they're a dying state. Because once they accumulate so much power, like same thing with you guys, Papi. You guys just got so much power. If you guys aren't a lead state, then it means the other states around you are growing or something's fucking happening, right? It's not about victories of state for states. A lot of people are like, oh, let's lose this state for state so we're an ordinary state. That's not what they're accounting for.
But I think what the nice part for us to not become a lead state is going to be, my alliance put on 3 billion power, but with the Koreans leaving, we also lost almost 5 billion power.
So
as a state.
But then hopefully you have more unity and people are actually fucking working together.
Exactly.
That's honestly, man, that's a good way to try and build a state. State 1 is always work together. I don't know. State 2, someone just tried telling them how to do things. DE1 was, let's go real quick here to the leaderboards for all states. DE1 was number 2 for the longest time. I think KLA could overtake us by next. KLA could overtake us by next state for state, because they'll probably have someone that goes crazy. They're just 1 billion behind us, so it just takes 10 players to push 100 million in state for state, and like I expected KLA to surpass us at this point, but we kind of we try and just keep active players as much as possible.
So I have a question, Batch.
All the dead inactivity. I will never keep somebody, like, I have a rule in my server. You're 1 day offline, you're demoted, 2 days offline, you're getting the boot. Because, you'll get the boot, you can go to a different alliance, but as the lead alliance, the lead fighting alliance, obviously unless you've told me, hey man, I'm going to be away, I'm going on vacation, something's going on, you don't want to just leave the people high and dry that are expecting you to be there. So, and if they come back, we'll always accept them back and say, hey, we good? Okay, cool. But I think it's important to have 100 players, 80 players that are individual active players, not try to fill an alliance with farms or keep dead accounts, which a lot of people in a lot of states do, just to be able to say that they're top 5 or top 3 or top 4. It's fake power, right? It's just like having all troops. You're literally just fake power. If something pops off, you can't do nothing.
Evil used to kick people in activity after 1 day, but we've been playing this game for a fucking year, so to try and kick someone that hasn't logged on for a day, shit, I haven't logged in for a day sometimes. So it's a bit that's a bit hard at this point in the game. But when you start on if any new players are watching, it's like I still think 7DS is gonna like. They're like, this is the thing. It's like to have juniors and soy, potato star. These are all farms in your fucking alliance. We have no fucking farms in our alliance. That's just a bad fucking look, man. Like I honestly don't think that fucking state is active as they fucking claim to be. So they're lying to people to fucking join them. And like, man, just be open, man. Like WHW. Jump into some clans. If you want to join somewhere, create a farm, jump into them and see how many people are actually fucking active. Because I joined Fen, and a lot of people are like freaking the fuck out why I wasn't in Evil. I joined Fen, and Fen had 90 people active on Alliance mobilization. So Fen in our state, we know that 90 people, so 90% of this 15.7 billion power is active, which is fucking huge for a state, man. I haven't jumped into WHW just yet, but Thai, I know they keep active players. It's really like you said, man, keeping dead weight. It's like people just training troops. Why, like, we had some R4s take a long time for us to kick because they're inactive. Like McCody, I think McCody was probably a month inactive before we finally kicked him. But we wanted him in our clan to protect him during state for state, just in case he got zeroed, because we knew he wasn't logging on. So once his base disappeared, then we kicked him. Yeah, man, we fucking, especially if you're fucking really high power and you're 30 days inactive, you're gonna get kicked from evil. There's no fucking protecting you, because honestly, that 100 million power player is helping out more. Maybe that's what 7DS is doing. Maybe I'm just being fucking judgmental here, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think if you're not pushing activity and you're not getting enough players in your servers and in your alliances, especially, I've seen it. So, like I said, our prime example was the Koreans. 99 players sitting at almost 9 billion power, but when it came to fighting, they couldn't fill 2 rallies. So to me, that was like a telltale sign of like how much dead weight you're actually holding. People don't show up. People aren't playing. It's farms. How is it that you have 95 or 98 players? You're a 9 billion power alliance, but you can't fill 2 rallies.
It's people just fucking keep, like, man, like I said, they just keep shit for all. Holy shit. They just keep, like I said, just keeping dead weight, man. And a lot of people care a lot about leaderboards. I really don't give a fuck about leaderboards. I'm actually waiting for Evil to be like the 10th ranked clan. Remember, I was running the 15th ranked power clan in state 1, and I built it up. It's easier, like, it's something easy to strive for at that point. Like, once you're a lower ranked clan, it's easy to push up. But when you're number 1, what are you pushing for? Everyone's like, oh, you want to stay number 1. A lot of players don't fucking care, man. So many of us got other shit to do. We're not sitting here just speed training troops to fucking stay the number 1 clan. No, like, we're just logging on, doing our dailies, and logging off. You just got to be active, right? So, yeah, I don't fucking know, man. Oh, this guy's pretty fucking jacked.
So, Bash, back to my question. What would you do? This is back towards like the SBS thing, with you saying that everybody needs a shield or whatever. What would you do if WOS added a feature saying like, oh, you cannot shield during the SBS battle?
I don't think that would ever be added. It would take away so much from the game. They would have such an uproar of people being like, well, I can't play, or I got an emergency, or I'm working. And what do you mean I can't protect myself? So I don't think that feature would ever be added into any type of game.
Yeah, you got to be able to protect yourself at all costs. I think actually WS is going opposite. I think WS is adding 1 month shields or longer shields.
Well, the only reason why I say that is because there's a lot of things that are different with WS than any other game. Like, one thing that I found out different from WOS was like the speed ups. You get refunded like the remainder of your speed up if you don't use your entire speed up. So say you're using 22 minutes for an hour, you get refunded the rest of the speed up.
Yeah, I know.
But saying State of Survival, when you use an hour speed up for 16 minutes, it doesn't refund a single bit of it. It's just over. Like, you don't get any speed up after that. So that's one feature that I don't really understand between the two.
You're saying State of Survival gives the refund for research, right?
No, it doesn't.
And you're saying
WhiteOut does.
WhiteOut does.
Well, that's a good fucking feature to have. Oh. I've never noticed it, man. I always go super cheap.
It is. It's a good feature.
I'm rocking a
but
piss,
it's
boys.
kind of like confusing at the same time. Like, because many people told me on SOS as well that they never seen a feature like that in any other game. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think the refund on speed ups, I noticed it too. I mean, it's pretty cool, man. The fact that you're not wasting basically. Let's say you've got 22 minutes or something left, and you just do the quick use. It will refund you, which is pretty epic.
And one thing about SOS that I really do not like is they have two speed up tabs in like research. So when you go into research, you have to go like you have to back all the way out of research, press help, and then that's where you get your help from. You don't get a tab in SOS where you can just press help. You get two speed up tabs, so you get one at the bottom and then one while you're inside the speed up as well.
That's just like a pretty bad design flaw in the architecture of the game.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest downfall of SOS itself, but everything else is really good.
Yeah, I think the game has to be user friendly, right? I mean, if it's not,
Yeah,
like Whiteout is a extremely user friendly game. That's what I will say. Based off of other games that I've played, the advanced tabs and how easy they make it for you to like click help and go to your alliance tabs and
yeah,
get to your chats, great. But definitely, I mean, if you're having to back out and go hit the help button and go hit speed ups in different ways, which I've done in other games too, where you're like in this game, I can speed research. I can speed troop train. Like on troop training days and stuff like that, I can go through 500 days of speed ups in literally under 10 minutes
yeah,
because I've gotten it. I'm that fast with it. There's other games where you can't do that because you got to hit it, go back to a different page and whatnot. So I think one of the things that Whiteout does very, very well is making the game user friendly. As user friendly as it gets, the easier more people will want to play the game.
yeah, for sure. And I was gonna ask you something, Sparty. It's totally off topic of WS itself and any other type of games, but is that a AMG GTR 2017 in your profile pic?
It is an AMG GTR.
Is it a 2017?
That one is 2018.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The 17 and the 18 look very similar.
Yeah, that one's an 18.
So I
I
can
actually
never really tell.
I took that wrap off of it. Now the car's it's like a pearlescent white now. I had
Wait,
that wasn't actually so that one. You know how they had that? I don't know if you know, but that colorway was an option that you could get from Mercedes at the time. It
yeah,
was like another $25,000 option. When I bought
yeah,
it, they did not have it. So I actually had to have the car wrapped to be able to get it to that color. And if I wanted to get the actual package directly from Mercedes, it was another 6 month wait, which was never going to
Ooh,
happen for me. I'm a very much so like instant gratification player. That's why mobile games are bad for my health because I need to use speed ups. I need that instant gratification. So I bought the car, found the color, got it as close as we could, wrapped it, and then we took off that wrap, and now we're sitting on like a pearlescent white that glows different colors in the sun, and pretty cool.
I'm
yeah. Um,
I'm
I
like
just sold my Hellcat and bought an i8, so
Nice.
it's a very beautiful car. Actually, I'll send you a video of it right now.
fuck. Like I'm sitting here like you know what's disgusting right now. You know what's disgusting. Because I don't even know what these sports cars are going for lately. Because you guys probably want to throw up too. Sparty can bitch about our luxury tax. Any vehicle he's looking at purchasing, he's got to pay for this luxury tax now. My fucking goddamn new work truck. Back in the day, it would have probably cost it $35,000, $40,000 new. I spent $70K on a work truck just so I could fucking do my business up north. It's these vehicles are starting to get fucking like, man, the stuff we can figure out how to like actually do like fucking remotely and work remotely. Like for me, the amount of money I have to spend in a fucking vehicle to go to work is a
You know what you
fucking
could do?
joke.
So I'm gonna
You
give you a
can
little
just get
story.
You
little
just
story
get a
back there.
3D printer.
Yeah. Let me tell you something that's really fucked up about what you just said, Zach. So I have a couple cars, and when I drive a couple of the cars down, I've had people look at my car and be like, "Wow, really nice car," and then I've had people on the opposite spectrum of them. We pull up, to a restaurant or park somewhere, and I've got people come up to me and say, "Do you know how many children in Africa you could feed without buying
Oh
that car?
God,
So
man.
yourself for this, you're that." But at the same token, for example, if I bought a 911, right, and it cost me, let's say I buy one a couple years old, it's going to cost me $150,000. A fucking King Ranch F350 or whatever the fuck it is at $150,000. You think anybody's ever walking up to that guy and saying, "Hey, dude, do you know how many people you could feed in Africa instead of buying this King Ranch truck?" That's what's fucking wrong.
Yeah, you know what though, man? We need that to feed our cattle. No, I'm just fucking with you. But no one needs to ride up in luxury just like that. But in Saskatchewan, man, I know you've driven our fucking roads. When I want to pull my trailer, my 3/4 ton, 1 ton, everything costs over $100K now. That's just the way we fucking are in the world. No one's gonna ever judge that. But sports cars like Corvettes now are like really well. Fuck, did you hear they're not making Camaro anymore? Like that actually just shut down. They just shut down the Detroit. Once again, so we're back to the point, and like Chevrolet has basically said gas engines going away. It's nuts what's happening. Sports cars though wise, I think they're just actually gonna get funner. But the same reason, just like a Harley Davidson, why like Harley owners, to tell Harley that you need to ride electric, the Harley Davidson fucking owner is gonna give you the big middle finger. And same with car enthusiasts, muscle, man, car muscle. They want that rumble. They want the smell of the fucking the fucking exhaust, man. It's not the same, but some of those EV vehicles, I'm sure you've fucking probably driven Teslas. I haven't driven a Tesla yet, but some of these fucking EVs, man, they're starting to really fucking pop off. But it's just all I'm saying is the price of fucking vehicles. Just hold on, the price of vehicles. My complaint. I know that you had a lot worse fucking January than me, but my 6'4" Hemi, the lifter, she fucking dropped in her. I ran synthetic, always did my fucking oil changes fucking above fucking the mileage required. And when I did some research on the 6'4" Hemi, and you talked about you had the Hellcat there. When I did some research on the 6'4" Hemi, what they're actually fucking suggesting right now, which is driving me nuts, is the lifters should be replaced every 160,000 fucking kilometers, which is crazy, man. Just
that's normal.
But I just feel like that's a fucking ploy for this fucking EV bullshit. Because my old my old man Silverado, and I've been such a Dodge dude through and through. So I'm fixing my Hemi, my 6'4". That's a normal. Like everyone tells me how bad the fucking lifter failures are for those things. I don't care. I'm fixing it. It's gonna, I'm dropping a new 6'4". I found a refurbed one. They're gonna warranty it for 160,000 kilometers, $6,500. I'm dropping it in there, and I gotta pay $1,000 for the core. But at that point, you're best off just keeping the $1,000 for the core and rebuilding the fucking motor yourself, right? I don't know.
If it makes you feel any better, I garage kept a Skyline for 12 years, and I totaled it in 2 days after it was legalized in January.
R34?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We should
but I mean, it's like the same thing.
It was an amazing car.
Oh, they're beautiful. I went and drove that Porsche Panamera. I'm a big Porsche guy. I really like Porsches. And sales guy gets in, and I'm used to driving a 911 turbo, and I drive the car, and I'm driving it, and I'm like, yeah, it's cool and all, and then he goes to me, he's like, "Do you hear that?" And I'm like, "No, there's nothing to fucking hear." And he goes, "Exactly." And I'm like, what the hell is the point of me driving a sports car that's supposed to go around a corner and I'm supposed to feel what my engine and what my exhaust is doing? But now he goes, oh, but wait, we can actually turn this into something like where you can make the sound of the muffler come out of the speakers. And I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me, bro.
Man, that's just so corny, eh? It's like, we'll make
I
it
was like, you
sound
got
like
to be fucking kidding me.
I mean, I used to replace my exhaust and put a straight line on, double or even a quad straight line, and like fucking drill holes in the pipes just to make it louder. But
Yeah, exactly.
like you could hear that shit from miles. Like I'm talking blocks away, and it's the amount of times I got pulled over in that shit. It was stupid.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a fucking weird world that's happening right now. I actually feel bad for my kids. Honestly, think like even that, like it was pretty trippy. Like I said, we just bought like I can't remember what the fuck the truck's even called. It's a Silverado, it's a half ton. It's a half ton, 1500. The fucking RST. It's not even leather interior, and it's got all the bells and whistles. It's just fucking cloth seats, right? It's got the heated seats. It's got everything there. The fucking bigger screens. But it's enough. It's enough for like. So my 3/4 ton was a limited. I fucking don't buy new vehicles anymore because like work wise they just get beat the shit out of. So it doesn't really fucking make any sense for me. Eventually I'm gonna buy some toys, have some fun. But I'm 33, man. I got like fucking at least 15 years left in the oil field. So I was just shocked, man, to find out like this Chevy, man. I hop in it. The fuel mileage alone, because the last new vehicle I owned was in 2015. I'm driving these half-ton fucking motors. It's a 5.3 liter. I'm getting, sorry, man, you're probably miles per gallon, but I'm getting like 13 liters per 100K. I was fucking shocked by that, man, to be honest, because like my Hemi is fucking hammering out like, and maybe a hammer a bit more, that 6.4, but my Hemi was like 18 liters per 100K if I was happy. It's just a lot of money, man. Like the fuel, everything, like fuck, even the
How
fuel
much
cost.
is gas over there?
I think, a better perspective where you're from would be Sparty or Papi could tell you how much his gas prices are, because mine's much cheaper than what it would be for you guys.
So for me, it's for premium 94. I pay $2.79 a liter, which is 1 liter per. So you need 4 liters per gallon. So essentially, we're almost $11 a gallon.
I think.
What?
Yeah, it's. I'll show you real quick here. Gas Buddy. Gas Buddy.
Yeah, because I put 94 premium in all my vehicles, and it's stupid.
That's
Stupid.
crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, where I live in Canada,
Ours
the highest
is
cost. So
Let's just go. I'll do Montreal right now. Well, no, you know what? For where I'm at, let's get close something to where I'm at here. Choose a state. Choose a province. Alberta. Let's go premium. Premium right now in Alberta and fucking Poppies. You're not premium, you're one above. You said 94, right?
yeah, one above premium. 91 is premium. We're 94.
Gas Buddy's not showing that. This is what make you throw up. But in close to Edmonton, it's $1.46. So $1.47 a liter for premium. So
Gross. That's gross.
yeah,
I
times that
mean,
by
we pay $1.67 per gallon.
$1.67 per gallon. For regular? For regular?
Yeah, for regular.
Okay, so
I'm pretty sure premium.
So that's what it is, right? It's a liter. It's 4 liters per gallon, right? Or is it
Yes.
like 4.5 liters per gallon?
No, that's right. So we're $1.19 per liter. So how much are you saying you're paying?
$1.67.
How much?
$1.67.
Shut the fuck up. No, that's wrong.
Nah.
A gallon. You're talking $1.67 a gallon?
Yeah.
This guy's paying 40 cents a liter, bro.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Where the fuck do you live? Because I'm driving there right now to get gas.
Who just hopped in here? Someone just hopped in.
It's,
Was that
so
that wasn't
where
Pop.
Where are you? Where are you?
If you have a
Oh, Mike just
if you have
hopped
a-
in here.
if you have a Buc-ee's membership, there's a deal going on over here right now, and like we just got 2 new Buc-ee's in our state.
The fuck?
I'm not sure if y'all are like familiar
Oh,
with
Buc-ee's is that crazy gas station, right? It's like a.
Yeah,
Buc-ee's
it's like-
love. Buc-ee's is
strip mall.
live.
Just hold on here. Let's see. New York.
Dude,
Regular fuel prices.
$1.67 a gallon. Holy fuck! I should buy the gas and import it here.
No shit, eh?
You're in New York. Do you mean $1.47 a liter?
No, a gallon.
Dude, there's no way. I'm in Connecticut and it's like $5 a gallon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's like one state over.
No, man, $1.67 a gallon is crazy.
It is crazy, man. We haven't heard those prices since like 1950s here in Alberta.
I swear to God, it's $1.67. I have a Buc-ee's card, and I went there, and it was $1.67 a gallon.
Buc-ee's gas
Listen,
price.
next time,
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
ladies, next time you go, we're gonna need you to take a picture and send it to us.
I will take a picture. I swear.
Yeah,
Dude,
because
that's
at
insane.
$1.67, I could move to that area of New York and just become a millionaire over again.
Look at this. Hold on. No. Holy shit. Buc-ee's. BUC-EE. Buc-ee's doesn't tell you the real pass. Buc-ee's doesn't tell you the real price of gas until you're at the pump. Right now it says $1.45 a Buc-ee's. It says $1.45 a gallon at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, like I'm not joking.
Oh,
What the
Is it
fuck
vegetable oil? Because it can't be gasoline, man.
It's cheap ass gas. Like I'm not even joking.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay,
crazy.
hold on. Here's the thing. That's with the price if you get a car wash. With the purchase
Okay, well,
of the
fuck, I
works.
still get a car
That's
wash.
the membership.
car wash
That's the
is like
membership
$10.
card that I was talking about.
So with the purchase of the works, car wash while fueling. So if you get the car wash, the works. So how much does the works cost? $100?
So no, we.
Hey man.
So my family, we have a membership, and it's what, like $60 a month.
Dude, I'll tell you this though. For a guy like Papi right here with his cars, would you not want to pay 40 cents a liter knowing that every time you go you're getting the works done to your fucking vehicle? It's getting probably detailed a little, getting fucking cleaned up.
Probably not, because it's not touchless. It's probably the same shit that, like, it's got rocks and shit stuck in it. My paint job is worth more than a fucking free car wash.
I guess it is called. I guess it's called Buc-ee's for a reason, eh? Hey man, you come to fucking Alberta / Saskatchewan, I'll come give you a fucking car wash at Bashies, okay?
Yeah, and that's
Hey,
the other
y'all
thing.
can enjoy y'all's $9 gas. I mean,
JD is in Jersey, and I know that he pays more than that, and he's like, what, I don't know, 40 minutes an hour, 30 minutes away from where you are. That's crazy shit. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Bash, you might remember this. Do you remember when Arco came to Canada?
No, you were talking about it because we're fucking all. I don't know. That's probably when I was drinking. You made me do fucking shotguns
Arco.
live.
Arco, the gas station, came into Canada, and they started this massive bidding war on gas. They were just like stupid cheap, and for the longest time, it was 39.9 cents a liter. That's where they had gotten it down to. And I swear to God, I remember that shit. And at that point, I was, struggling kid, and my parents had just got me my first car. It was like a 91 Camry. It was costing me like $17 to fill my tank. And I was like, I hope this lasts forever. But now, if somebody was to offer me, 40 cents gasoline, I'd buy enough to fucking stockpile for 3 or 4 years.
Guys. Hades, you almost broke the fucking chat there. Mikey obviously hopped on Discord live because he's like $1.67 a gallon, and then I think he fucking hopped in and he's like, "Where the fuck do you live?" JD says he's in Jersey. He's paying $2.80 a fucking gallon.
There you go. There you go.
Mr. Barry, he's $4.29 a gallon in Cali. You want though for New Jersey, $2.80 a gallon? That's dirt fucking cheap. Is that just because you got?
Yeah, it is.
You guys don't fucking drive? Is that why?
Well, I think Jersey they would drive. I think New York maybe is less. Like people in New York probably are going to drive.
New York is probably a lot less because everything's literally in one spot.
But with Jersey, if you want to go anywhere, you do got to drive.
Yeah.
I had some crazy stories. You know Astoria then, bro? Have you been there? Astoria, just
You
right,
asking me?
yeah, like Astoria, just right out in New York City. It's right by the fucking. I don't know, man. I just got drunk when I was in New York City, and I knew some girls from Cancun, so I went and partied down in New York City after Montreal. Did the strippers in Montreal, hopped a flight, went to New York City, partied with some girls in Astoria, and man, Astoria's a cool fucking place, man. I hit up a flat. It's an apartment. It's right close to LaGuardia Airport. It's not too far from there. It's like the smaller airport in New York. But shit, man, I didn't realize like those girls. They were shocked because I drive about 1,000. Like for work, Monday, I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna load up all my parts, and I'm gonna drive probably 1,000 kilometers.
How fuck is a kilometer?
A kilometer, that's what I'm saying. 1.9. Hold on here.
You're going to do about 600 miles.
Now you guys are going to catch yourselves. I just lost you. There we go, boys. What's a kilometer? So, Sparty, did you crack them on that one or what?
Yeah, I think it's about 600 miles because it's like 1.6, I think.
Yeah,
One kilometer is 1.6 miles.
Yeah, so Monday I'll fucking drive that, and these girls from like fucking Astoria, they're like, we don't even drive that in a year. I'm like, what do you fucking mean you don't drive 1,000 kilometers in a year? So we both don't own vehicles. I was just shocked, man. The world's so fucked. Like it's completely different, man. So that's why it's unreal.
I think we got to put these guys on something else that you said that was very important that I don't think they really understood the magnitude of, and that was Montreal strippers. Boys?
Yeah, boys. Boys, you guys are so close to the best strippers in the world. The best strippers in the world. Yeah. I've told my wife this story. Like I said, unfiltered YouTube. I won this page $5 Canadian. So to do the conversion to USD, boys, $5 Canadian for another stripper teed out another stripper's asshole, man, is pretty dope.
Yes, sir.
And that was a good strip club. So
you start doing toonie slides, man, it's a wrap.
Yeah, well, Alberta strippers are pretty funny, man, because like you heat up the loonies and you throw them at them, then you get kicked out. But you got good stories, man. It is cheap. All we do is drive. JD is New York. Have you met him in real life?
No, but soon.
New Jersey. It's too bad, man. I said if WS has a meetup, I'm praying JD you should fly to fucking Vegas because we're gonna shoot for Vegas first. But if
Vegas if it's in Vegas, I'm bringing the boys. We're coming.
If WS has a meetup and it's in Las Vegas, we're doing pool party. We're definitely doing pool party. We're getting cabana. We're gonna do the fucking works. But if it's New York, man, if they choose fucking New York, I'll fly to fucking New York. I'll fly to New York.
They need to do Miami.
Miami would be dope, but it's not really centralized for like we're talking fucking mobile gaming, right? So it's probably California, New York, or Vegas. Like our bot's just sitting right next to me. Live streamer. There's just a bot.
Definitely would not be in New York.
You don't think it'd be New York?
No.
Too
I think
expensive.
Vegas would be it, man.
I think Vegas makes the most sense. Yeah, I highly doubt. The only thing they might do is
I feel like it'd be Vegas because it's a very highly tourist state, I guess.
HX Angel says New York is too expensive. For what you tell
Yeah,
me,
it
though,
is.
I don't know when the last time
You go
HX
get
Angel
one-
went to Vegas.
You go get
Vegas
one
is-
slice of pizza for
Yeah.
$10.
what you're telling me though, New York too expensive. Your gas is 40 cents a liter. Your shots when I went to the
I
car
don't
wash.
live in New York.
Well, where the fuck you live? I thought you're in New York. No.
No, you asked me if I live around New York. I said yeah.
Where you live?
I live in Tennessee.
Oh shit.
Well, no wonder your gas is cheap as hell.
What the fuck?
We live in the middle of nowhere.
Tennessee's the best state. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hey man,
I mean,
represent, man, represent. Make a
We
case.
should-
The states is
Tennessee
like,
is one of the most tourist states in the United States.
the states is like northeast, like around New York, and then California are the only expensive places. Everywhere else is cheap.
Let's see,
So you're saying Miami's cheap?
Miami is
Compared to New York or like LA, for example, yeah.
no shot. Miami's way more expensive than LA.
Oh yeah.
Nah, no way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same with Texas. Texas is
Here it
really
comes.
expensive too.
Texas is not expensive, dude.
I got one.
Yeah, the fuck it is.
Guys, I got one
No,
place.
Texas isn't that.
I got one place that's more expensive than you're all talking about. Whiteout Survival, boys. Whiteout Survival.
Yes, you're right.
It's an expensive place to live. Absolutely.
Hey, bro. So, have you been to Alabama then? Because there's some news. I know you talked about NFL. Do you watch NCAA at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you see that Crimson Tide bullshit that went on? They just kicked their. They just literally just got their. If you look it up, man, it's a bunch of drama happening. But one of their old time announcers from 1980s, he literally even said it. He's like, "I am not retiring. I'm all good with my health." But they told him to basically hang up his headset and he's done. It's crazy, man. But yeah, no, Crimson Tide was my NCAA team. Like I said, I'm a big sports fan. If I could sit here and talk
I'm a
sports,
Florida. Gators.
the Gators. You know, man. I used to play the Gators all the time for NCAA football. But then they were overpowered. I played the Tide, and then the Tide all of a sudden became like, Roll Tide roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got. It's so funny, man. Everyone like.
I remember going to a Bama game and I took a fucking Bama flag and I was like stomping on it and shit.
Wrong thing to do.
And there were people like screaming at me and shit and just like calling me like very vulgar names.
I would say Alabama's damn near Alberta. That's a very close. Everyone compares Texas to Alberta, but I find Alabama, how crazy they are, is a lot like Alberta. I find Saskatchewan.
I mean, Berta is definitely the Texas of Canada.
No.
Let's be real.
Just cause oil, right? Did you know, man, Sparty? Did you know Saskatchewan actually has more oil than Alberta?
I mean, I know that, but I'm saying the way the culture is with cowboys and so on and such, that's why Berta is definitely the Texas equivalent.
But there's more cowboys per capita in Saskatchewan than there is Alberta. The only issue is we got two cities that a bunch of people wear fucking cowboy hats and cowboy boots, and they all
Exactly.
It's basically Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick. You know, man, it's sick to hear a bunch of Americans on this. So
Alberta and
You'll-
BC, the difference is
See
crazy.
more people in cowboy boots in like Kentucky and Tennessee than Texas.
say that's just like that. Well, Tennessee, I get it, but I'll say this, man. If I went to Tennessee, I would put. I'm not saying I'm the best two-stepper, but I'm one of the funnest two-steppers.
Oh God!
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Hey, man. I swear. I said if Vegas. I said WS meetup. If Vegas happens, we're going to a country bar, okay? Because
Absolutely.
I'm bringing my shit kickers, okay?
We absolutely are not.
Man, that's too funny. Fuck.
All right, boys. Well, this has been fun.
Yeah, man.
Good one.
She's almost 1 a.m. my time. I got nothing to do left on WS. I don't know what else is there. I'm probably gonna go gamble $100, then call it a night.
Don't do it.
Well, fuck. If you're gonna do that, you might as well just cut this out right now and do it now while we're here. Well, let's just get it going here.
No, because then you're in my head and you make me do bets that I don't want to do.
No.
Yeah.
Come on. You gotta do it here with me.
Nah. We'll do it. I'm doing it tomorrow night. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna drop tomorrow night.
Don't do it.
Probably a G or something tomorrow night. I'll drop on here. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm trying to be a good influence.
You want to go 50-50 or what?
Oh shit. We'll have to talk. We can talk later tomorrow. We can talk later tomorrow, but we'll see, man. I like how
I'll go 50-50.
Oh, yeah, everyone's 50-50.
Let's go 33% each, 3 ways.
That's American. You know, Americans don't mind going 50-50. Americans don't mind trying to gamble. Because do you guys have to claim your winnings online for gambling in America?
I just transfer through Bitcoin.
Yeah, because like that's a big thing. In Canada, when we win gambling, we don't have to claim that shit. Unless it's
Well, I kind of do it in like a very illegal way. I just transfer funds, so I don't get taxed.
just careful.
So-
Just careful, man. This is live. You don't want to get caught by
That's
Joe
fine.
Joe Biden, but Joe Biden doesn't even know where he's
It's
at.
a good thing that cryptocurrency is untraceable. So
Well, it's not untraceable. It definitely can be traced, but it's harder to do.
I mean, so are you saying if somebody's pulling out like 10 Bitcoin out of your wallet, you call Coinbase or whoever you're going through?
But that's the problem. You're talking generalized information. No general normal person is going to understand to call who the person is to call or where to get your Bitcoin traced. At the end of the day, it's still a blockchain, and there's still a trace on every item, on every transfer. So if you've got the right savvy and you've got the right tech, you can 100% figure out where your money went. Trust me on this one.
Well, it's
Unless you use Monero.
Monero. You know what? You guys are talking about like
Robinhood.
Yeah, Robinhood. Yeah, you guys are literally just talking about like not tracing shit. There was literally on Netflix today about that fucking stalker in UK. I just binge watched the fuck out of it. But it's amazing how pitiful for 10 years a government couldn't trace someone's Facebook account. So when you're talking about currency and saying they're going to trace down someone's 10 Bitcoin, I don't think 10 Bitcoin is going to make a fucking difference. If someone's transferring like 1,000 Bitcoin, it might like fucking be like trigger something. But small cash advances, it's the same thing like going to the bank, man. When I deposit so much cash, like I've honestly made my wife look like a fucking escort because I keep giving her my winnings from roulette. So she's bringing 50s and she's bringing 50s and 100s and she's dropping it in there. And it doesn't look good, man. It doesn't look good. So they're asking her questions at the bank, like, where did you get this money? And she's like, my husband wanted gambling. They're like, that sounds like a fucking complete lie. You know what I mean? Especially when we're not even pulling money out of her account. Like I've been on a fucking heater, man. I pulled out $400 and it's all been slosh fund since. And she's deposited like 8,000 into her account. It looks like A, we're into drugs, or B, we're into fucking escorts right now. So I don't know.
Hey man, that's a lot of stones, bro. A lot of
Yeah,
stones.
but they.
Seriously.
No, just wait. Just wait until you hit big and you have to pull up that 50 grand.
Yeah,
Mike, but he was talking about cabanas in Vegas. Bro, if I'm gonna get a cabana in Vegas, I'm maxing out my stones.
Sparty, I know right now as it stands, you can write that off and I can write that off, so that's all right. Especially,
100%.
I think I'm literally
Hey,
good.
Bash Brother.
What's up?
I actually PM'd you of our website, the Cyber 8 Yacht Club, for NFTs and metaverse and shit. So if you just want to like follow up on that YouTube, since you were like asking about it, then you can learn a little more about it.
Hey man, what I do appreciate is you've been following me for a bit, and you've been on here for a bit, so it's not like first day and you're like, hey man, follow my NFTs. So I'll look into it. You have no idea how many messages I get from people like, hey, buy this Bitcoin or join this trading group or do this shit.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna have you buy anything of our products. I'm
Yeah, no.
just letting you know.
I'm at it right now. I'll give her a look. Message me again tomorrow when I'm not fucking. See, you know what? Actually, it's the perfect time. I'm not half cut, maybe like a third cut right now, and I'm not even tempted at all to fucking spend any money on fucking WhiteOut Survival. So that's a good fucking lead point, right? So, but boys, I should definitely Sparty was trying to get the hell off live. I should get off live. It's 1 a.m. my time. It's midnight his time. It's fucking 3 a.m. your time. Mikey,
Yeah.
it's got to be freaking pretty early your time too.
I have work in 3 hours, so I'm happy about that.
Everyone,
Yeah.
everyone get some sleep. We can bullshit tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going on. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna do some dumb gambling tomorrow, I think, and then, yeah. So
I might put in with you.
Now that I know that he's in fake New York, so
yeah. Tennessee, the fake New York. No, I'm just kidding.
You guys were way
Yeah,
too
fake
positive
New
about the
York.
game today, so I think next Thursday we have to slander the game.
Dude, hey, we should honestly. It's been a while since I really popped off on this. I'm super pissed, honestly. I am really mad to see that there's 904 fucking states, and we're doing the 1 year anniversary. That's not a good fucking look on the game at all.
Hey, maybe they'll go to 1,000 and stop. That might be a possibility.
Yeah, 1,000. We're gonna merge 0 to 100, 101 to 200. That fuck. No. I don't know, man. Like, I'm done being mad at this game because it's like every time I expect something, they just fucking let me down. And
Wait, wait, hold on. They're gonna merge like
it's
huge increments.
No.
States?
No. I'm just fucking pissed off. I said the only way a merge makes sense is probably 4 states at a time. So like state 1 to state 4, state 5 to state 8, and et cetera. But you probably have to do an event with those states first, and it might not be state 1 to state 4. Maybe state 2 is dead, so state 1, 4, 7, and 10, they have a battle, a KVK battle, a state versus state battle. And then afterwards, you can do the transfer, so you can transfer to whatever fucking state you want of those 4. Those are your 4 options. And then there'll be some mergers, and those 4 states won't merge together, but they might merge with deader states, if that makes any sense. Just to kind of keep states going strong. And then it brings some of these weaker states, because like state 1, state 3, state 7, state 10 fighting. So state 2, state 4, state 5, state 6 fighting. Something needs to rejuvenate those weaker states. So 2, 4, 5, and 6 needs to be you need to add some activity there. So you're not going to keep asking people to transfer there. The only way you're going to get them more active is merging those people with other states. You're not going to merge a bunch of weak states together. You're probably going to put a weak state with a couple strong states, and force the hand of some clans. Like there's probably some clans out there right now from state 1 to state 100, and Sparty kind of talked about it. That one clan couldn't even fucking fill 2 rallies. How many active people are actually in that clan anymore? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I take, a lot of times, guys, it might not seem like it, but I take screenshots. So like, for example, is I'll go here and I'm real curious on lots of like even Ash. So for me, I'll see the power levels of all these fucking players, and I'll come back in like 5 days and I'll look again and I'll kind of compare, especially these bigger ones. So, you know, anyone who's like 318, 200s, I'm curious on their growth rate versus my growth rate. Am I growing at a faster enough rate? Is someone at 257 jumping up 10 million and I'm at 330 and I'm not jumping up? I kind of compare myself. Or when I do that, I'm investigating my competition and I'm saying, hey man, this is fucking weird. When I'm going to fucking leaderboards, I go to fucking KLA. When I go to KLA, I look and their R2s are all staying the same power. Their R3s are staying all the same power. You know what I mean? But KLA is running KLA is running the same method that Evil did at the start. Is if you're active, like I could tell what's going on here. They have a lot of R4s, too many if you ask me. There's too many voices in there. But if you're active, you're an R3. If you're inactive for less than 1 day, I bet you're an R2. Inactive for a while, you're probably an R1 or a new joiner. Anyone in Evil that was active daily is always an R3. We started putting a power cap on it because truthfully, Alliance Championship, people knew exactly where our strong lane was. So we felt we had a spy, but I really don't give a fuck about a spy. But yeah, man, I should log off. It's like 1 a.m. I keep just talking nonsense.
Yeah. All right, boys. It's
all right.
Good. This is fun.
Cheers, man. Yeah, I said, yeah, fuck, what else we got left to do than just drink and be on YouTube and Discord. So more beers in the future. We'll bring in some other people, but I do Hades, Sparty, Papi, thanks for coming on. Mike, hey man, next time jump on earlier. It's no worries. We can do this whole thing.
Definitely.
Sick.
Next time we can argue about server transfers, and I'll tell you how being a leading state sucks.
I'll let y'all know how my gambling goes tonight.
Dude, share some shit with me. I
Good
love
luck.
it. I love it. Cheers, bro. All right. Yeah, Mike, man. Sucks.
I hope I lose $10,000 so I never gamble again and then end up gambling 2 weeks later.
Dude, fuck it. I better
On
say,
that note, I'm.
yeah, no doubt. All right, cheers, buddy. See you later.
Bye.
All right, guys. Yeah, once again, we'll see you guys all later. I'm gonna close down my stream. I haven't fucking said bye to the folks. Hamza, Avidedita. I don't even know how to say some of these names, man. Cheers. There's 20 people saying they're viewing live. Everyone's kind of hopping off. So cheers. We'll talk. I'll be live sometime tomorrow. And then fuck, I don't know. I'm not going live on. I'm not going live.
Bash,
again.
I was gonna ask you.
What's
I was
up?
gonna ask you. Where's your friend at? That's really good at COD.
He's sleeping right now. It's 1 a.m. our time. Oh, there's my bro. My bro's just on here right now. So you just missed some car enthusiasts, Joey. Running Joe Motorsports. That's my bro. But yeah, no. I'll hook you up. I just sent him a text. He'll message me probably in probably 4.5 hours when he's up for work. He heard it all. So yeah, he'll be up there. Yeah, 4.5 hours he'll probably be up. And yeah, he's definitely down for it. I know he's been playing some cash games for Call of Duty. My computer, man, it had a hard time when it was recording and live streaming, so I can't play any first-person shooters on my computer. It sucks.
So, do you think he would play me for money?
Oh yeah. If you're gonna say $1,000 a game, probably not. But like he
It'd be like
fucking
$100 a game.
he might. Yeah, he might do a hundo. He might want to see, like, you got a YouTube channel, you got a esports. He can at least know what he's getting into, or what?
Not currently, but he could look me up on 1v1 me app. I'm number 1 as a ranked player in 1v1 me app.
1v1 me app.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have to sign in, or I can just explore? I'm gonna explore right now.
Yeah.
How do I explore this? Madden. Warzone 3. Is that what it is? Warzone?
No.
No, wrong. What is it? Call of Duty what?
It's NW3.
NW3. MW3. Discover. MW3. Modern Warfare 3. Not happening. What's your tag?
It's Cookies Plays.
Cookies. Cookies Place isn't popping up there. Cookies Twitch. 1v1me.com, right?
Yeah.
The fuck? Can't find it.
Hold on.
You're gonna send me a link or what?
Yeah.
There's a lot of 1v1. Man, I can't believe there's like a bunch of 1v1 for Rocket League on here. NFL, like Madden's pretty rank here too. Me and my brother used to play that back in the day. Warzone 3 is always in here. Sticks, what's up, bro?
What's going on?
You're all muted for a bit there, eh? We're still live on YouTube too, by the way, Hades. I never shut it down. I just letting it roll, even though I told everyone. Cookie Gamer 7221. Is that it? Nope.
No.
I should be able to just explore games, no man? Discover. Play. Modern Warfare 3 right here. Open challenge. Modern Warfare 3. Explore communities. It's probably gonna try and make me like log in though. Oh, it's Cookie Plays? That's you?
Yeah.
I see you. This guy, I'm gonna Snapchat him right now. I'm gonna be like, this is the guy, man. That's dope though, man. Congrats for that, eh? That's sick. You should share some clips and stuff, man.
For sure, bro.
And you're just like literally just playing Call of Duty for money, man. How long you been doing the 1v1 me app for?
I was here since launch because I was playing Checkmate Gaming for a while, and I stopped playing Checkmate Gaming, and then game battles were the thing for years and years, like since like COD 4 days, and GB's recently discontinued its servers or whatever. Because they stopped getting affiliates with CODs and everything.
So this is what do you call his name? I'm just sharing your profile live if you don't mind it, man. It's Cookie Plays is Hades right now. I'm trying to figure out what's his name. He switched. He used to play Call of Duty hard on Twitch and Exposed, I think is his name. He used to play a bunch of like cash games of Call of Duty, I believe, in his basement.
Yeah, he sucks.
He sucks?
Yeah, in my opinion, he
No
sucks.
way. Man, I gotta watch some of the games.
The most best player in MW3 right now that could probably beat me with a team would be like the top players, like the pros, like Pred or uh, what's his name, Lunchtime, Havoc. Havoc's a good one. Havoc would stomp me.
But dude, that's dope, man. Number one player in 1v1 me on Modern Warfare 3 is on my stream. My bro's actually gonna like literally freak the fuck out, man. Can you check my coordinates? It's named Legend. How's my place? Bro, I'll check it after. You always ask at the very end of the stream when I'm out of the game. But dude, that's dope. Henri Stormies. This guy's played a lot of matches. 75 grand in Call of Duty. That's unreal, man. That's sick that there's something like this though for that. Like that's unreal, man. Like who's the highest? Can you like see highest earners in this game? 4,200 matches. This guy's got to be up there. 60 grand. Run me down, cuz. This person seems to be kind of like on a roll. Rapidary, is she actually? How many of these people though do you think like is this monitored? Like if someone's using like a one of those cheat bots or whatever you call it, like aim bots.
Yeah. So you can actually dispute matches. So
I'm not saying. I just see this Rapidary girl. She's 14. How she got 14K, but $5 buy-in. So she's playing in tournaments for $5 buy-ins, wins $72. That's kind of sick, man.
yeah.
Let's see if I could find. Can you search players? So Latte.
Yeah, so you can go to Discover and you can just search. But on my account, currently, my rank overall is number 5 in the world for all wagers. And I have 942 matches right now, and I've only played in one tournament. And I won my tournament. It was a $5 buy-in.
I'm just trying to see where this guy.
And I think I'm on like a 240 win streak or something.
I'm trying to see my buddy here. He's been playing as Bandit. Let's see, Bandit. He's just on.
But the number one player is Annie, and she's a fucking freak.
I've never seen this 1v1 thing. It's pretty good.
Yeah, this Annie girl, she has $309,000 earned on this site.
All time. So Annie, I don't see her on this. Oh, on the whole site though.
Yeah, if you go to Discover.
Okay, so teach me. So explore 1v1, discover, and then I go top stakers. Holy shit, $276,000, Annie.
I don't know what she plays. It looks like she plays a bunch of FIFA.
FIFA, NBA, NHL.
Yeah. And
Man,
FC24.
Do you think this is just a count that's just like rolling multiple people though? So she's 309,000.
Oh, yeah.
But do you think multiple people just play this account, like just good players and just always continuously playing this account?
I actually know that girl. I actually talked to her.
Yeah.
And she's a legit player. Like she slams. Like
I guess it's only 737. No, 1,286 matches, which isn't too ridiculous. How long is this 1v1 being rolling for?
It could all go. Like it could differ. Let me see. Let me look at her account. So she's 32,000 for wagers, and she has stakes at 276,000. Let's see.
It says top earnings
She's
309,000.
Yeah.
So she has
So
32,000 in wagers right now.
yeah, she has 32,000 in wagers, but on stakes she has most of her money.
Unreal, bro. Unreal. So Discover, let's see, games.
So
top stakers.
like stakes, she's like betting, like gambling, pretty much.
Like just based on like what exactly? Like just stakes of on other games.
Yeah.
Saying that you're gonna beat someone else, or wagering that
Yeah.
you're.
So,
Oh, okay. So I could, if I don't want to play, so I could wager if you and my buddy, were playing, I could wager on you to beat my buddy.
yeah. So you can put like let's see, like say you put like $50 on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I lose the game, he wins your stake and my money. Correct.
Yeah, but so
All right.
if you win the game, how do I get paid?
You get paid by like through the site. So a stake is through if you bet $50 on me, they'll either double it. I don't really know.
They
I don't
probably
really know how.
they probably wouldn't accept. So in that case, I could bet $50 on my buddy to win, right? Or I could bet $50 on you to win, and my buddy throws the game, and I get paid, and he pays you. Then it's kind of like we get our money back. You know what I mean? So it's probably there's got to be something to that. There's got to be like, okay, well, this guy's a new player.
Well,
you know,
if you did that, then that would fall under like transferring funds, and you'll both get banned.
Yeah, it's got to be
Or all
something.
will get banned. And a lot of people do that to make their accounts look good. That's why I stay away from stake. I stay more focused on wagers. Like all my wagers are mainly just like $10, $20, $100, $20.
Dude,
like,
I used to be huge into Madden, and like this is like probably honestly, I might start playing the crap out of Madden again, man, because like I loved football games, man. Like loved them.
Yeah.
When NCAA comes, man, it's just gonna be crazy. I used to be pretty good. I know these guys are like esports contention, and most of these people are probably esports players making money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Staking chat. Go with your gut. This is basically just a gambling website, man.
Yeah.
Oh, right here. There's odds. So Chiefs, Bills. I can just bet on Electrify Gaming to win at 2.74K. So if I put a $50 bet, win 137. I might just do this for fun every fucking stream, man. Like I'm just gonna throw $50 on this guy. Oh, I got a problem.
Before you bet on anybody, make sure you look at their stats, like their overall stats.
This guy's only got 187 tournament, current streak, 0 streaks, longest streak, 0. $187 stakes, 0 wagers, $0 in events. So it seems like you
for me, for instance, if I'm playing a 1v1 for say $500, and you put a stake on me for $1,000, you're about to get some money off me. That's all I'm telling you. Especially because I'm on a 243 win streak on NW3 right now, and 1v1s, nobody can beat me. Every person that played me is lost, like tremendously, like left under 10 kills.
Okay, well, fuck, man. I hope you fucking keep your. This guy's just playing $2 fucking matches, and he's fucking at $11,000 total earnings. He must just be playing rookies, eh?
Yeah.
No, he's got stakes. He's got $9,000 in stakes. His wagers, he's made $1,000.
Yeah, that's nothing.
No, it's nothing. His wagers are nothing, but his stakes, it's like he's making money off gambling rather than like for you. Dude, that's dope. Hey, Hades, man, hop on live whenever. I know a lot of times I'm AFK on the stream, so hi from State One.
I feel bad for this guy. He wagered me $20 5 times in a row, or no, 6 times in a row, and he lost every single time.
Can I see those? You have $0 in stakes, so he's just expecting for you. He keeps betting that your streak's gonna break, I guess, right?
Yeah. So I'm purely wagers. That's all I do. It's just wagers.
And that's how you keep your account, bro. So sick evil face in the middle of that, though, eh? Do you know?
Yeah.
You got the evil. That's the evil. Literally the evil tag for the clan. That's dope, man. So highest rank 5, highest rank 4. You're a Fortnite player too.
Yeah, I played an FNCS 8 times.
Well, dude, I hope you fucking. I hope this keeps rolling for you. Like, shit, you should be trying to stream, or you should be at least trying to like fucking Twitter or something for this, because that's crazy, dude. It's not very often you're like #1 in the world on something.
I was highly thinking about starting a stream. Like, that's why I asked you about it. Like, is it worth it?
Dude,
because
you're putting in more time. You played 943 matches. I'm focusing on like oil field stuff. I'm focusing on a lot of things. I got 2 kids. I don't know if you got kids or you're married. If you got the freaking time, man, I highly suggest to look at it. But
yeah, I mean,
you can
just have a lot of time, but here recently I'm working like 88 hours a week, and it sucks. So
what you could do, bro, is just like record when you're playing.
I have my own practice at medical, and my wife actually works for me. So
crazy.
That's my wife and my profile pic, but
on Discord or what?
No, on 1v1 me up.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I just thought it was someone. Yeah, man. I don't know. Dude, you could just record shit, and that's what I did for my first probably freaking year of when I started getting into not even live stream. I didn't live stream for the longest time. I just made videos, and you could just explain stuff like in specifically Call of Duty. Hey man, I'm one of the top 1v1 players in the world. Do you know It's Nick on YouTube? Like he's a Call of Duty player. It's Nick.
Is it NIK?
Yeah, hey, it's Nick. Yeah, you know that guy?
Yeah, I play with him.
Yeah, so he's literally in the same city I'm in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's literally like, man, he probably lives 5 minutes from me. His kid goes to the same. His kid goes to the same school as my kid does. Our kids were doing kindergarten orientation, and I was like, bro, I was just like, what do you do for a full-time gig? He's like, oh, I'm a YouTube content creator. I was like, no freaking way. So then I looked him up, and
what is this guy? This is a guy I played professionally against, and he slammed me.
Let's see. Where?
This guy's... Oh, I'm streaming on Discord.
Okay, easy. I can switch to yours, but I wouldn't mind swapping. Not that guy. That's not the guy.
Yeah, this is a pro player that I will never be, because he's just insanely good at the game.
What's that guy's name?
I don't know. It's Colt Havoc.
Colt Havoc.
Yeah, he declines every pro league. He's been offered millions of dollars to play on a team, and he just declines.
Go, baby.
Like,
Crazy.
this guy is,
Bro, this shit thick as hell.
and he's funny as shit.
Unreal. So his YouTube is Havoc. Oh yeah, he looks like the Joker there. Yeah, if you look up if you look up It's Nick, I'm just curious on the guy you said you played with. If you know who he is.
Bro,
You gotta look up It's Nick, I think. I just think it's funny. Nope. He's got like fucking 300k followers.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I think it's literally It's Nick. It's just funny, man. Like, we're just like shooting like we have 14 people still somehow. I don't know where you guys at, man. We're just sitting here, just like paid out money. I'm just sitting on here. I don't want to share too much stuff from other people's YouTubes because then I'll get in trouble. So me and Hades are just still sitting here talking. You should switch your freaking in-game name. Like you gotta find a persona though too, man. So if you're gonna do stuff like this, you gotta like roll with your name. So your Discord name is Hades. My Discord name used to be something completely different. I'm gonna send you the link. It's not that guy. I'll send you the link real quick here because I can't show it on my stream. I'm just really curious if you know this guy.
Is it him?
so I got a comment the other day saying
That's
this
him.
aimbot
That's
is really
him.
obvious. 95% of the kills are on the same spot.
Yeah, where-
with their
where-
bodies. To which I replied, thanks.
Yeah, I don't know him. at
It's
all.
Nick. It's Nick. You don't know him?
No.
I heard. So like my buddy said he's not very good at the game. So this guy, yeah, 658k subs.
So I got a comment the other day saying this aimbot is really obvious.
So-
95% of the kills are on the same spot.
I don't know,
Yeah. He has 658,000 subs.
which is fucking pretty fucking good. But he had some. If you go to his like total videos viral, he went viral on a couple vids, and that's what made it all. But
Yeah, his recent ones are dead. I mean, he's posting every day.
and it's
1,
just,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
and it's kind of.
Eight.
I'm not saying it's embarrassing, but we're saying hey, it's 3.6k, 4.4k. Let's just look real quickly. I don't know, man. I'll look up my YouTube, I suppose. I should
Let's
actually
see. Let's see his short.
I just muted him shortly, just so someone doesn't get all spicy. I'm just letting you know, Hades. I just muted you shortly, just for the audio from that. That's all. But like, I don't know. What's your opinion on, like, you're seeing his short? Just like, I don't know. Like my buddy said he could wreck him. So I'm just curious, man, bro. It's
Yeah, he's not good. His centering, as we call it, is very terrible, and he has no movement, and he just looks really bad overall as a player.
that's unreal, man. So you would just be so pissed with me if you played if you played Call of Duty with me. He was like, Bash, I cannot carry you. This is worth money. Never be worth money, but it'd be funny.
No, if I was just playing with a friend just to play, yeah, I wouldn't take it serious at all.
As I think, man. Apparently, like I said, my buddy, his name's Tanner, but we call him. He calls himself Bandit. He used to be Bush Latte, so Bandit. I'm not sure if he's Bandit. I think he switched his name because I'm like, man, a lot of people don't even know how to, like, a lot of people are typing in BUSH, then latte. Some people spell latte wrong. So the biggest thing about finding something streaming wise. So the one thing I got to say for your name, if you decided to go streaming, it's extremely hard for me to find cookies anywhere, right? So if I'm gonna be like, hey, if I want to find the top player and it's cookie underscore plays X. That's really hard for me to search. So Bash Brothers Gaming, fortunately for me, was like, boom, it's easy. Like when people are, hey man, what's your YouTube? Bash Brothers Gaming. Then all of a sudden I have like I have a brand, right? So I think my buddy who used to go by Bush Latte. I used to play by a different name for the longest time. He was Bush Latte, and Bush Latte is so hard to do, to search up. So he switched to, I think it's Bandit Live, because there's no way he got the name Bandit on Twitch, Kick, YouTube. But that's what you got to look for. So if you do decide to get into the content creation, you got to like find an alter ego. And right now you got it. So a lot of people obviously know 1v1. Like there's some serious money involved in this website. So I would say if you change your name, it's probably not going to change. Like I probably could look up Rapitary, Rapitary. If I look her up on YouTube, I bet you she's got something going on. That's a very... So Rapitary and Zaya. So she is on a YouTube in 2019, but she's not even doing anything that wise.
I do not know what happened.
Weird.
My iPad's been doing some weird shit. But continue, I heard what you were saying.
That's alright. No, I was just saying, like, if people decide to do, like, YouTube content creation, it's Cookie Plays _X, hard to search. If you can find it's Cookie Plays in Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and you do it all, I think you'd be successful, man. Especially with, like, dude, you're the number one 1v1 player on this site. I don't know how many other 1v1 there is, but like your streak's ridiculous. Broski, you're selling yourself short. I know it obviously sounds like you're doing good in life too, so I get it. It's the same thing as me. It's like I'm being super lazy. My WhiteOut Survival, like I don't know, we've had the number one clan for I don't know how long. And I'm just lazy about it. And I get it, man. So I can't say, hey, do something about this. When me, I'm like, the most I'm doing about it, I'm having beers. Just sometimes it's just cool to have beers and talk with fucking dudes online. They just want to talk gaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same shit, I guess, that you look for. As you said you work in 2.5 hours now, or 3 hours. I gotta look up. So I know there used to be Modern Warfare 3. There's only so many games on here, eh?
Yeah.
Go all games, top players. Too Saucy is the top player for all games. He just got a little bit of it all, eh?
I'm actually going to show you something. You'll actually enjoy this because this is like videos of me 1v1ing. This is me playing against pros.
Kodo's the best 1v1er, bro. He's beat Aiden, he's beat me. Like, he's actually him in 1v1.
Like, this is from like his point of view of me killing.
Okay,
He's turning on me, bro.
This is all these people? Just this is you?
My God, bro, no.
Yeah, they're like getting destroyed.
Y'all know who this guy
Getting
is?
off
This
it.
dude is one of the best players in the world. He shouldn't be struggling against Kodo Pro. All hail Kodo Pro, chat. All hail Kodo Pro. All hail Kodo Pro. All hail him. You fucking suck at the game and you cheat and you're a pussy.
Kodo?
One thing is right? Like,
Yeah.
if we call somebody out on cheating, we need valid proof with 100% proof, right? Like, you can also just be good.
Elite. Is Kodo cheating? Absolutely he is.
So Kodo Pro, bro. Everyone in the world wants to.
They're saying
Man.
you're. So you're Kodo Pro? You're Kodo Pro?
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of drama between you and Doug Sensor Martin, bro. So you gotta give me a little breakdown of how this all started. Like, why does he think you're?
Where's
No
the
way, man.
gameplays?
Which YouTube is that one, man?
Huh?
So you're Kodo Pro then?
Yeah.
All right. So there's a bunch of drama, like, no way, bro, man. I'm so stoked that you're just a Call of Duty player. Dude, I'm just a fan of, like, watching streams and watching shit like that.
The cameras on, we're rolling. Let's get into it. You're trolling, bro. You're trolling.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Yo, I'm so bad. No, I'm actually bad.
Tutu, is this guy's one of the dopest or what?
This guy that we're watching right now, he's one of the best COD players. Rico.
Rico?
Are we both?
Yeah,
this
Rico.
Bad, bro?
Unreal. That's dope, guys. Sorry to everyone that's online there. I'm not going to share a bunch of other people's streams, but we're just talking right now. We're talking about 1v1.
Bro, look at the ping difference, bro. Hold
This
on.
is Hades, man, in our own Discord.
5'11", let's see easy come back.
So he is currently Modern Warfare 3. It's Cookies Plays. Are you hiding your name on 1v1 then, or what? So people know that not to play you, or what?
Yeah, so I have to change my region and I have to change my actual name because they won't play me.
So no one would play you, so you're Europe and it's Cookie Plays, you're hiding it a bit.
Yeah, so everybody on the Xbox.com knows who I am, so I have to make new accounts and hide my name so people don't know who they're playing against. You know what I mean?
Dude, that fucking blows. That sucks, man.
Yeah, so the people I've already beat, I beat them for more and more and more.
Oh my God, bro. Let's watch this, bro.
Unreal.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. My host is a different story, bro.
You're basically a legend.
Slam. Yeah, no, it's just skill gap right there. Come on.
I can't even check on my YouTube live right now. EU gang. Bro, Joe.
My controller's actually tweaked. Hold on.
I gotta have to talk to my bro about this. My bro, he plays Call of Duty, but he's nowhere like this. Obviously, he's probably not a fucking top 100 player in the world.
I'm gonna head you. I can't hit a bullet, bro. Yo, I'm trolling.
But you know what? I can line it up though. Tanner, Bandit, he'll play you. I'll front it for him, but I'm not gonna let him know who you are. Okay? if that's dope. I'm like, yeah, this guy. Then we're gonna share it after, because he'll probably fanboy. He knows exactly who you are, but I'm not gonna share your name with you. And afterwards, he's cool enough. He'd actually like pay $10 to play you every single time.
Yeah,
that's props though, man. That's dope.
You should, bro.
Yeah, man. Sweet. Well, no, reach out tomorrow, man. Reach out tomorrow and shit.
Sure.
This weekend you guys should make it happen. He'll probably try and live stream it, but just don't share who the fuck you are with, okay? Let's just catch him off guard.
I won't.
Okay.
But he's probably gonna be like, "Oh fuck," because that video was like a year ago, maybe. So I'm like, 10 times better.
I haven't shared anything with him yet, so it's all cool. But if he hooks up, so do you want it on the 1v1 app or what? 1v1 me or what?
Oh, that's fun. We can do either one, or we can do PayPal or
Cash App, it don't matter.
I'm pretty sure he plays 1v1. I just can't fucking find him on here. Because now I think about it, like, when I was messaging him, he was just like, maybe if you already played him, that'd be funny. Search. 1v1. Cash. I don't know, lots of times I'd be like trying to message him and he's like, man, I'm playing for cash, I'll talk to you later. But like, it can't be like, I don't know, some people, like, what's the most money you've ever played for one single match?
I played the guy because Max Depot is $100.
Mm-hmm.
I played one guy 10 times in a row for $1,000, and I beat him all 10 times.
No way. That's the record. That's the record. We should.
And
Yeah.
I'm not even just a red gun player. I play sniper as well.
Sick. All right. Well, we'll catch them. We'll catch them off guard. I sound really shitty.
Here, last one. It's a minute long. You gotta watch this one. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it,
Joey, my broski, he's asking questions. I don't want to share. No, my bro, he's on YouTube Live and he's like wondering what's going on, but I'm not going to show this content because I get flagged for other people's shit. So, he's like, what's the writing on that name? I'll message him privately. So why are you playing mobile gaming, man, if you just enjoy this so much? I do gotta ask. So you're competitive. How do you stay such a low power in Whiteout Survival then? Just not into it. It's just honestly to like, I'm gonna be blunt about it. I don't really care too much about WS. It's my alliance, the members I play with, but there's no PvP aspect to it for me. Yeah. Time waster. Yeah, that's a good. Stick, man. I think honestly, even though there's only fucking, there's 15 people here, live stream wise, I have you muted just because the music and all that stuff. I think those guys, man. Like, for me, I'm competitive. I think it's crazy those guys won't play you for even $10 a match. Why not? Like, if they want, yeah. But if they want to be. If they want to be the Call of Duty players, if they want to be the best, why not, right? But fuck them. Fuck them. All right. Is what it is, broski. But yeah, you should get some sleep. I should get some sleep. We'll talk later. But yeah, dude, that's dope. I wish you would have showed Chappie this or Chappie. I always call him El Chapo. Sparty, man. Sparty's sick. He's from Vancouver. He's showed me actually some real life stuff about what he does, and he actually had a real rough January personally, and he just came back to it. So he's a sick dude, man. So if you message with that guy, he's unreal. He's got a bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, there's not too much I want to say too much live stream wise. I don't even know why we're still live streaming. It's just because it's rolling. But dude, I appreciate you coming on. That's sick that you hopped on there. And yeah, you said this Discord is just, if you want to push it, if you want to do a 1v1 thing on my Discord for people, I call people out, man. I'm gonna bring Tanner in here, be like, okay, Tanner, 1v1 this guy, and I know he's gonna put it on Twitch, so then we can make this one of those famous videos that you just showed me. I think it'd be funny. So, dope. Pardon? Do I have Call of Duty? No, man, my computer sucks right now. Are you playing Xbox or are you playing fucking PC? Yeah, so I need a capture. Well, you know what? I don't need a capture card. I do have an Xbox Series S. I could play. I'm all right with that. Yeah, we can line it up, man. We can line it up this. All right, man. We should do that. We could line it up this weekend if you want, or line it up. I'm hitting the road Monday for a bunch of work, but if you want, if you got time this weekend, I could talk with him and maybe line up a match. All right, dope, bro. We'll talk later. I'm actually logging off everything, so everyone who's here listening, like Not Sid, Shadow Warrior, I'm shutting it down. Discord, and then I'm shutting down my WhiteOut Survival live stream. So cheers, guys. Have a good night. Peace, man. Hades. I'm Batman. Hey, sound voices have finally been found. Cheers, guys. Everyone. We'll see you guys later.